What's good with y'all's New Flame podcast? Lim, TT, Phoenix is not here this week on vacation.
Yes, sir.
We love
Prayers
that for
the
him.
boy. Hopefully he comes back okay.
Amen.
But today, we got the one, the only, the CEO of Complexion.
Special
Calgary's
guest.
finest.
The gas.
Special guest.
Oh my gosh.
She's back. The creator of the Real Nigga Radar herself.
We ain't never had a CEO on here.
We ain't never. But today we do. But today, if we're gonna be real, this is the second time we've had a CEO.
Twice.
Just the same one.
Twice.
The one and only, the beautiful Biiiiiiiiiiii Destiny Matuet.
Woo!
Hi,
Call her
guys.
Destiny on Instagram.
Thank you. You guys, the gas is so serious.
Let's go. Complexion,
Period. Period.
So what's good with it? Biiiiiiiiii? Welcome back. You
Thank
now see
you.
we're in a new studio. In case y'all ain't noticed,
This is the first
Sir.
episode. We out here.
first episode in the new studio.
Moving on up.
Look at it.
How you been? What you been up to? It's
We
been
love
like
it.
6 months since the last episode.
I know, right?
We're gonna have video this time. I promise.
Because I wasn't on
cheesed.
camera last time and I was looking cute.
And her voice is gonna be loud and clear this time. So
I
we don't gotta worry about
finally
that
know
either.
how to use the mic.
We're better now.
We talked over the podcast commandments.
They
before
gave me
we
the
started.
commandments. That's
We're
Gave
okay.
her the
better than
commandments.
We're better.
So
than
yeah, what
this.
you been up to since these last 6 months? How's Complexion?
All right. So I guess obviously we're here today because today is the day that we're launching the exact date. So we're actually launching 6 days from today.
She going public, y'all. She going public,
We're
y'all.
going public, you guys. But I'm pretty sure when they see this,
The
So
video
Mike-
will be out.
it'll be
on
like 2 days before.
Yes.
Like 2 days prior,
Yes.
right? So it'll be like on Monday.
This is coming on Saturday. The video's coming on Saturday.
Oh, okay, so it's like 3 days.
Mhm.
Because I think we launch Wednesday.
You're
Wednesday
watching
the 23rd?
23rd is Wednesday?
Is it Wednesday?
I
think it
believe
is.
so.
I think it is.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I know my dates.
Nice.
Mhm.
June 23rd, Complexion coming to the streets.
Check out the box.
Let's go.
Sure.
Y'all see the display case? Y'all
Isn't
see
it
the
cute?
products? Talk
Products
about the
here.
products. What we got
Products
in here?
here.
What we got
Yeah.
here?
And here, you guys, we have the lip glosses, which we're launching once we launch. Then we have the lipsticks, which will be launching. This is the insider scoop. It'll be launching in the fall.
We got a scoop.
We
too.
got the-
Yo, we got
You guys
the scoop. Come on, bruh. Oh man, just more and more
You guys
surprising.
on
kill
now.
me.
Tell me
All right.
more. Tell me more.
So we're gonna be launching the lipsticks in the fall. Then we have the blushes that will be launching a second scoop.
We got this. Ah, let's go. Let's go.
You guys are
Come
killing
on,
me.
Let's
man.
go.
We'll be launching the contours and blushes in the new year.
In the new year,
It's gonna be a
2022.
the best year yet.
Yes, absolutely.
The best
Speak it
year
into existence,
yet.
damn
Let's
it.
go, bro.
We're about to be outside, guys. So
We
it's gonna
gonna
be a
be
great
outside.
year.
We outside.
Side.
Let's go.
Nigga,
Yeah, you want to know where I'm at? Where are we at?
We
We're
outside.
You know
Come
what I
on,
mean?
son. That's what we about to be
Period.
I
doing.
haven't
So
been
you guys
yet.
got some scoops there. That's basically what we're gonna be doing. So that's kind of
Did
the
you hear
plan.
that? We got 2 different scoops. We got 2 different scoops.
We got 2 scoops. We got a black CEO. We got a family member who's winning. Bro, we can't lose right now. I don't know.
Listen, we're
I
only
don't
going
know.
up from here, ladies and gentlemen.
It's only up, bro. We going to the moon.
What's
to
happening?
move.
We going to the moon.
To the
We going to
moon.
Pluto, my
Blast
nigga.
off.
Going to the
Come
moon.
on.
Like Jimmy Neutron said,
We're
Take
going
off,
to the
baby.
moon.
blast off.
Take off.
Blast off.
Period.
Come on now.
I love it. I love it.
Well, we're happy to hear that you've been working very hard on
Yes.
your launch. I was listening to the last episode yesterday, and I was just listening to the things you were saying. One of the things you said was, "I'm hoping to launch in the next few months."
Yes.
Goal accomplished.
It's been a couple months.
The other thing you said, I'm very comfortable living my life right now. I like my home. I like my job. I like my life. So I have been
Mhm.
complacent. Now I just need to put my foot to the pedal
Yes,
and work.
exactly.
You've been working.
No,
Big
110%. You guys, it honestly, it comes, I think, with the territory. It happens a lot where because we're constantly progressing, and then you get to a place where you're actually really comfortable because you're just so used to chaos for so long. And then when you finally get some type of peace, like you just want to be in it for a while because
You
you're like,
soaking it, yeah.
it's been so long since I even felt that like you just get so comfortable. Then you ask yourself, you're like, wait,
I'm not doing enough.
I'm not doing anything,
I'm not
right?
doing enough.
That's why, like, when
See
I
the
post
shit that I was telling you about?
it's not
It's the
enough.
cancer shit, bro.
It's the cancer
I think you
thing.
need a little bit of chaos in your life to like.
No, you
I agree.
don't.
I agree.
Just-
No.
What?
No. Just to
I'm
keep,
a fan of
just to
controlled
keep that
chaos.
fire under
A
your
little
ass
excitement?
and keep you running. Keep
There's
you
a
pushing.
difference between chaos,
Chaos?
and controlled chaos.
Exactly.
I'm a
No,
fan
no,
of controlled
It's not
chaos.
controlled chaos. It's tension.
Okay,
It's
There it
tension.
is.
Because there's tension and there's chaos. Chaos is all over the place. Tension is a pull. Something that pulls you to like,
Okay.
okay, where you're at is just not it. Something's pulling you and you're uncomfortable in where you're at.
That's a
But
better way to
chaos
put
is
it.
just, there's a lot happening and I have no control on what's happening right now. And it's all my fault, basically.
But that's when
true.
you say it's controlled chaos because you have some sort of control. shit is just going
You
wild
just lost
right
control
now.
though.
You
'cause
just lost a
you
little
lost
bit of control.
Exactly.
So you know you just gotta keep
No,
your
I
head
felt a
level,
lot
all
of
that.
tension once I became really comfortable. I felt so much tension to be like, okay, now that because you know you always go, oh, I can't wait till I'm here, then I'll do this. I can't wait till I'm here, then this will happen. I was there, and then I said, okay, I'm here now, so
So
What's
what?
next?
now what? Right? I said,
What's
okay,
next?
now it's time, like you were saying, put my foot to the gas and go, and just figure out what I had to get done. Plus, also, how embarrassing would it have been if this episode never happened? Because I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing.
After you told the people.
After I told
After
the
you told the
people.
After you told the people.
I'll see you guys in a couple months.
Can't lie to the people.
You guys, one
But
thing
hey,
about me,
Never
I
happened.
don't want to be a liar.
woman of her word,
Nope.
son.
110%.
Woman of her
If
word.
I said it, I meant it. I'm gonna do it.
And once you found exactly what it was you wanted to do,
Right.
I feel like you feel that pull a little stronger.
Even more.
we were
Because
watching
you know it. You
we were
see it.
watching the last episode of The Shop,
Yeah.
and
Yes,
who was
I
it?
watched it too.
Jigga man.
Jigga man.
Where the WNBA girl, I forgot her name.
Nneka.
I feel bad.
Nneka.
Yeah.
Nneka
She
Gumake.
was saying, when she was saying like, yo,
Janae's sister.
Yeah.
she was saying that her dad called it grace. Once you
Yes.
find your grace,
That was the
That's
word.
the word.
once you find your grace, it's like, yo, I'm going towards that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I know exactly how. Like, I might not know how to get there,
Right.
but I'm gonna fucking get there.
And the other
110%.
side of that too, it's like the people. It's like you were the only ones that really show that grace, are the ones who seem to always succeed. But when you ask them, it's like, yo, what did you do? It's just like, honestly, bro, I just followed my gut.
It felt right to me.
It felt right.
It felt right.
And the other
110%.
person that I was thinking of outside of you was like Lung, like my older brother.
110%.
The prime example, just grace. You know what you love. You know what you like. You know how to get money doing this. So follow it.
Why not follow your
And
dreams?
I
Those people who
understand-
follows instincts, bro, like
People
y'all,
like that.
y'all are outliers.
You're not
Y'all
doing
are
anything
outliers.
at that point.
Talk
You can't do
about it.
anything wrong. If I'm following what I love, I'm not doing
There's
nothing
no
wrong, and there's no
wrongdoing.
wrong. There's no missteps here.
Not hurting nobody.
There's no, there might be missteps, but you're always constantly on the right path, which means you're constantly going.
Yes.
I'm doing it
You know what
right
I'm
still.
saying?
It was-
Because
it
you
was-
literally can see 20 feet in front of you because you're constantly going the right way. So it all makes sense. It even looks familiar. Like, no, you notice how like everything seems like you've been there before.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem weird.
'Cause
Like I was
that's how you were
telling Lynn when we
thinking.
were coming, I was like, I don't feel like a crescendo. There's no like, oh my God, we're launching. It's just like, yeah. Like,
This is what I
like,
said.
it doesn't
This is
feel
what
like
I
it's
said
a
was
thing.
gonna happen.
I said what I said, and I did it.
Yeah, 100%.
Right. I'm like, it doesn't feel like it's a thing. It just feels like, yeah, we're supposed to be here and here we are. So it
What's
just is
next?
what it is. You
What's
know what I'm saying?
next?
Exactly. I'm thinking, all right, anyways, next launch. Next launch.
Yeah,
Next launch. You know what I mean?
And we are expecting this shit to sell out in less than 24 hours.
110%.
So make
believe.
sure y'all make your clicks. Check the website. Look for updates. Follow Complexion Shop on Instagram. You will not be disappointed.
Any women?
No, ma'am.
Go gobble that shit up.
Gobble,
any of the
gobble,
guys?
gobble.
Any of the guys? Yo, get that shit for your
Your
girl's
girl.
birthday, for anything, any kind of
Yes.
gift.
Any shorties
Yeah.
on
She'll
your
love it.
roster that might
She'll
need
love it.
some, yo, son, she
Yeah.
gonna love you.
Yeah.
She
Yes,
gonna love
sir.
you.
If
You
you
got to
see
be on
her
the top
lips
of
are
that
cracked,
roster, my boy.
Get her some lip gloss.
Trying to get that number one spot, number one draft pick.
complexion.
You gotta get her some
complexion.
complexion.
Get that
Period.
complexion. Say it one time with y'all. It's complexion,
Complexion,
bitch. Yes, ma'am. Thank you very
Period.
much.
Period.
Fucking
So I always
go,
actually
bro.
wanted to ask you, when it comes to this makeup thing, I know obviously every woman has their own their own process of when it comes
Mhm,
to
the
this
routine.
is when I got into makeup. This is
Right,
why I
right,
like
right,
doing
right.
it. What is your earliest memory of going like, I want to do makeup professionally? Not for yourself, but I want to get paid for this.
Honestly, it didn't come till later on because even when I started, I really just wanted to look presentable when I left the house because y'all know ball is life.
Ball's life.
I grew up playing basketball. I didn't even start wearing up until I was 19.
Socks and sandals
I-
and headbands, yo.
Every
what it was.
day.
That was it.
That's
I
what it
think
was.
all the photos I ever took from age birth to what? Till I was like
Age
age
birth.
birth. Till I was like 21. I was in sweatpants all the time, no makeup. I was just like
Big
I was
kicking it.
my niggas. Like
Yeah.
I was with the boys all the time.
All-star
And all my
athlete.
cousins and all my
every
cousins
time,
are
bro.
boys.
Yeah.
I have one girl cousin, but I was barely ever around her. So I'm with these
And
guys.
at that time,
25
she was
age.
like
much older than me
in
too.
June. But when Yadoi was,
No, so Nyajok.
Yeah, Yajok. Shout out Yajok, yo. Yadoi was on the sidelines still.
Mhm.
She wasn't
Yeah,
allowed
she was
outside.
really
in
young.
junior high, she
She
didn't know what to
wasn't
do.
allowed
She
outside
didn't
yet,
know
yeah.
what to do.
None of us knew what
She
to
wasn't
do.
outside.
Right, so I hung out with the boys all the time. We all played basketball together. So for me, it just became something that was so normal. So I was like, whatever. But then I stopped playing basketball and I was like, okay, I have to look a little together. Like I'm embarrassing myself. My mom was like, yeah, we're going to some of these parties. You're looking crazy. And I'm like, I don't even want to go. So who cares?
You look like a thug.
You know what I'm saying?
Taluk,
You look like a
taluk.
taluk man.
Taluk.
Like, I'm like, okay.
Bad, yo.
Why are you being a hater? Sudanese moms, you guys are haters that ass. Work on yourselves.
Son,
But
whenever I would wear
whatever.
sweatpants and black gloves in the wintertime, my
Yeah,
mom's like,
imagine.
Taluk,
Taluk.
Taluk.
Look, you go rob somebody
For
apparently.
anybody that doesn't know, in our language, that means basically criminal.
It's
Yeah.
criminal.
You're
Mischief.
You're a criminal.
You're up to
Devious.
mischief.
Up to no
A
good.
hoodlum.
good.
A common
hoodlum.
hoodlum.
Yes. A common
Convicts.
hoodlum.
Convicts.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, no, but I just wanted to make myself look like a little presentable when I left the house. So I wouldn't look crazy. That's kind of how I got into it. But then people kept asking me, like I would take pictures of myself and put them up on Facebook, Instagram, whatever. And people would ask me, oh my gosh,
Who did that?
who did you make up? Did you do it yourself? Oh my goodness. How? Teach me. I didn't even know how to do it. I was just following the YouTube videos. Shout out to Jenny Jenkins, Beauty by JJ. It all started with you. Point blank period.
So when did
Point
you
blank
think,
period.
oh, after all those messages, like,
Yeah.
yo, I might be kind of nice.
Yeah. I was like, what? No, guys, even to this day, I still go, no, I did that. Okay, yeah, I really did that.
Kind of a problem.
Kind of hard, right? But I just started to get really good at it because I kept practicing all the time. Guys, I literally still have videos in my old laptop of when I used to take videos of myself getting ready, so I would remember how I did my makeup, so it would look the same every single. I'd watch a video like this as I get ready. I'm like, okay, this is what I used. Okay, this is what I used. This is what I used. But shout out to the video that I just recorded yesterday. I used it every single day, and I just started recording myself taking those videos. You guys, I have to give them to you the videos so you guys can put them in the video. I have to give you the videos.
Oh, so niggas can see where
You
you
guys,
came from.
First of all, the webcam trash. Oh my god.
MSN webcams, fam. Don't even tell me about it. I was on that bitch, bro.
No camera, no phone, nothing. Webcam on the HP. Oh my goodness.
So you
But those
started
videos,
freaking it a little more.
I was just like, let me try
add
a little
something else.
this. Let's do a little of that.
Just a little
Came
flair.
out looking great. Then people started asking me to do their makeup, and I was like, are you sure you want me to do that? Like, I barely know how to do it. Like, relax. But then I just started doing it. People started asking me, and I would do some people that I felt comfortable doing, and I just got really good at it. And then I started doing makeup with other people, and I was like, you know what? If I can make money doing it, and it comes so easy to me, why wouldn't I? And I wasn't really thinking of it in a big way. I was just kind of like, you know what? Let me just do it. Let me just do it and see. And we'll just kind of go from there. And I think that's how a lot of things start.
Yeah.
You just start somewhere and it just becomes this thing. Like
That's what I'm thinking.
even complexion, like guys, that was not what I was thinking. When I started makeup, my thought did not go, I'm gonna eventually own a brand. No. I was like, okay, I'm gonna get on YouTube. I'm gonna become a little poppin'. I'll get some free makeup because they do that.
I'll make a few dollars here and
Make
there.
a couple dollars.
What I
I
gotta
said,
do.
I'll fill my kit because they'll sell me all this free makeup, and then my kit will be great, and I can do all these people's makeup. I can be a celebrity makeup artist or whatever. Just literally small stuff. And then we don't know what happened. It just
Shit just leveled
became a
up. You
thing.
just leveled up, yo.
no, because I feel like you learn a lot in the journey of doing stuff that eventually you get to where you're actually supposed to be. Because who would have thought, right? Like who knew we'd get here eventually?
Facts.
Like even 5 years ago, like when I first thought about it, I didn't even think like I was really gonna fully come to like this moment here. Like I knew
Like your
there was a
own brand.
possibility, but I didn't think like I was like, oh, it's totally gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
And it's because when it's stuff like that where it's just so big at like a 5
It's
years
just
ago,
so
it's so
big.
big you can't even imagine. It's like me
Yeah.
owning my own brand, release date, people are selling out my shit. I can't even like fathom
It's
this
like,
right
that's
now.
wild. I'm
You know?
dreaming
no,
too
I was
much.
22.
tripping.
I was like, what
What's
am I
wrong with
thinking
me?
about?
Because
I'm
we were talking
dreaming
about
out of
that
my
last
means.
week. It's the concept of dreaming. Like people don't dream anymore, and I
At
think
all.
it's just because society like it just makes you feel like, yo, be realistic.
It's like, yo,
And
you're
it's
doing
like
too
this
much.
is me
Yes.
being
You're doing
realistic.
too much.
Yes.
You're doing too much.
You're
They
doing
try
too
to
much.
try
They
to
always
knock you
tell
down
you're
or
doing
not.
too much.
It's like you were saying, they try to humble you just because you believe in yourself more
Something-
than other people believe in
in you.
themselves.
Yeah, I think one of my favorite quotes, I don't even know who said it or anything
We'll
like
find
that.
it.
It's
We'll find it.
like,
We'll find it.
don't tell me the sky's the limit when there's footsteps on the moon.
Talk about it.
Yeah,
bro.
Talk
come
about
on,
it.
bro.
Fucking talk
Point
about
blank
it.
period.
It's like, nigga,
Real
are you
shit.
crazy?
No,
How,
they're
you
sick.
how dare you tell me that shit?
Yeah, no,
No,
it's
it's because
real.
everybody feels more comfortable for all at the same level because it makes
Yup.
people who are at the medium level feel not so bad about how they're not striving for more.
Yeah.
I think that's really what it is because people hate to be the only one who's not doing something.
Yup.
That's why they say the people around you are the ones who don't really root for you the most. It's the people who are nowhere near you who root for you because they're like, yeah. But the people who are with you, they're like, oh, we all started in the same place. If you go up, then we look dumb for not doing anything.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm
and I
saying?
don't want you to think you're better than
They-
me type shit.
Which I am because why didn't you do anything?
Which I am.
It's none of my
damn it.
business.
Which I am.
I am. It's none of my business.
Yeah, I
at
didn't
all.
make the rules, bro. I just played
I
the
just-
game.
Charge it to the
What do you
game.
want me to do?
Yo, that
Charge it
nigga-
to the
yo,
game.
That,
Chalk
that,
it
that
up.
bowling nigga, whoever you thought you were, I am.
Yeah.
Who you think you are? I am.
I am.
I am.
Yeah, real shit, yo.
Whatever it is, I am.
I am.
Okay?
Bro.
That's it. Point blank.
So
Nah,
when you think of those beginning stages of the whole complexion thing,
Mhm.
like you said 5 years ago, you were bringing
Literally.
it up to me and to why upstairs, how you said, I remember watching the live stream
Yeah.
of announcing I'm starting a brand.
Yes.
When you look at yourself then and now, what are the real differences? Not like obviously, you know, I have a little more money now, I'm growing up, da-da-da. But what do you, like, what is the stuff that stands out to you and you didn't expect this part of you at that point in time?
I don't know. It's so hard because I feel like when you're in that moment, you don't even, because like when you're in the present, you don't even think about what it is that you're thinking about or what thoughts you're really having, because you're just in it. Like you're
Living
actually
in the
present.
moment, yeah.
And I think that's what happens when you dream and you're doing stuff. You're so present that you don't actually remember like exactly what it is you're feeling or what it is you were doing. I just remember being like, I'm gonna do this. I don't care how I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna find a way to make it happen.
One goal at a
And
time.
going on live, it was one of those things that was like, I'm solidifying saying it out loud. Like
Yup.
I'm saying it outside of
You telling
myself.
the people. You telling
And
the people.
now it's becoming more real.
And then that
So-
keeps you a little bit more accountable too. It's like,
accountable.
I don't want to be a liar to these people.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Mhm.
I said it. I got to do it.
Yeah.
And that's how I am. That's why I don't say a lot of stuff. I don't say a lot of things because I'm like, I never want to be that person who says something and doesn't do it. That's why you guys don't hear me saying too much. I don't say too much.
Yeah.
I'm talking about banter or whatever, but like I'm talking about like real stuff. You're not gonna hear me say too much a lot because unless it's already in the works or it's on its way or I've already done it, I'm probably not speaking on it. That's just not what I'm doing because I'm like, well, I don't want to look dumb.
Yeah.
We don't want to do all that.
It could fall through for
It could
some
fall-
random reason.
You know what I'm saying?
out
And
of
I
my
think
control.
about that a lot. I'm always like, maybe I shouldn't say this yet because we don't know yet. Maybe I shouldn't do this yet. But you know, you get excited sometimes,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you just
but I
wanna
had to
tell the
learn,
world.
just
I
like
think that's,
you know.
I think that's normal for like any kind of business setting. Like even for, let's say, like TV shows or movies.
Right.
If your show hasn't been greenlit or whatever, it's not
Right.
coming out yet. They're gonna make you sign this NDA until
Yup.
it's coming out.
Exactly.
Because that shit could get turned down by, you know, the head of the network or whatever.
Right.
It's like, all right, you guys shot the first episode, but it didn't get picked
Exactly.
up.
It is what it is.
Shut it down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
your pilot didn't make the pilot.
Exactly.
The pilot didn't make the
Until
pilot.
that shit
Yeah,
is
you
on
didn't
the
catch the
books.
flight.
Real shit.
Until that shit's on the
The
books.
books, exactly.
Keep
Talk
to
about
yourself, yo. Keep it
Right.
zip.
Nah.
No, even the launch date, like I'm not gonna lie, like I did prolong it for a while because I was like, I don't really know. I don't know. Like there's so much I have to do. But I said, you know what? Like waiting on it, and it's stuff that it's like things that can get done. I'm like, you know what? There's no point because the thing is, if I say it and I say I'm gonna do it. All of a sudden, you guys, that's how the universe works. You say something, and all of a sudden, things just start to move that direction,
Start
and things
lining up.
start to happen. But if you don't move, nothing actually goes, right? Because without action, where do you really go? So if I never really said, okay, yeah, we're gonna do it this, would I have really been trying to get everything done as fast as I could? Probably not. But because I put a date on it to myself, I was telling Lim on the phone, I was like, hey, cancer season, June
Yes.
23rd.
It's perfect time.
So what did I do?
It's perfect time.
I went and made sure everything was done. Guys, I have one thing left. One thing. And it takes 0.5 days to come. I said,
Shit getting dealt with, bro.
it's just getting done.
It's getting dealt with.
And it's because I said it to myself and I said, I'm going to do it. So we're just going to go do it. And I told the world, guys, I officially told everybody, Instagram,
ahead, say it
Facebook,
again,
Twitter,
say it again.
Facebook.
Say it again. What's the date?
We're launching June 23rd.
Yes, ma'am.
That's in a couple days. So I
Let's
said,
go.
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, there's no, like, I'm not going to be like, oh, never mind. There is no never mind. You know what I mean?
It's happening.
It's been
Peop-
5
I
years.
said it's
People have
happening.
been waiting. Like people
They've
tell me all the
been
time,
waiting.
Destiny, like, bro, like, are you still
What's
selling? Are
happening?
you still doing this? You still
What's
doing
happening?
that? You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? And I'm like, you know, like, what's happening
Yo,
right
niggas
now?
are probably hitting her up like your drug dealer who finally gets a real
You know
job
what
and
I'm
doesn't
saying?
sell weed anymore.
Like,
That's
yo,
how they were here. It's like, yo,
where
still,
you at,
still
man?
out here, bro? I was like, yo,
Where you at?
I'm out the game. Son.
I'm out the
I
game,
need some of
son.
that shit.
I
You know
need
what I
that.
mean?
Yo, I'm out.
Exactly.
I'm at the
That's why I'm
body
like,
shop now. Come see me. son.
bruh, you know what I mean? I don't want to be that person. Oh, I lied. Like I didn't do it yet. A couple more months. You know
You
what
know,
I mean?
I was dreaming too hard, guys.
Yeah.
Just, disregard what
I was
said.
outside of
Get
myself.
out, get out.
I was outside
I
of
was
myself.
reaching too far, which doesn't really exist because once you actually set a goal on something, nothing is actually too far. Perception is reality, right?
Facts.
So if my reality can say to myself like, hey, this can happen, that means it actually can happen. Because you would never say anything that you honestly could not do. I don't think people would. Because people look at they look at their life or their experience the way they look at it. So you would never say something that you possibly didn't think could happen.
Yeah.
That's why when people say something, I'm like, oh, probably, yeah.
Mm.
You should do that. Go get that.
You've
I'm
obviously
sure
thought
you
about
can.
it enough to say it. You thought about
Saying
it
your
enough to say
dreams
it
out loud is
Yeah.
scary.
Scary as
So if you're
shit.
saying it, I'm for it. I'm with
Yeah.
it. What can I do for you?
Never turn it down.
What can I do for you? You know what I mean?
That's
I
real
can't
as fuck.
stand people that actually like put people down in that way. Like, yo, are you sure? Like, you sure you want
not
to do
that
that
you
shit?
sure.
Like, I don't
Can't
know.
have no second
Like,
guessing.
it's a very risky business type shit. It's like, yo, come on, bro. What do you? I had the like the balls
yeah, the
big
nerve
enough to
bro.
actually tell you
Tell you
what
as my
dream
friend.
was.
Right.
You out here trying to shoot it down
Yeah,
day
man.
one.
Because there's a
Not day
difference
one.
between having like obviously you don't want yes men in your corner, but
Of
there's a difference
course.
between having the people who are like realistically telling you to think about something,
Right.
or the people who immediately shoot down all of your good,
All of
bad,
your good
any
ideas.
ideas.
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's just like you said, it's like, yo, this is you trying to get one up on me.
On God.
I'm not gonna help you do that. Can't have that shit happen.
Like,
Can't
I don't
have
want to
that.
just be a not a yes man. Sorry, I don't want to just say like, yo, I'm gonna be a billionaire tomorrow.
Right.
Obviously, that's a dumbass thing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You're not gonna be
That's
a billionaire
not
tomorrow. But
realistic.
I just want to have a brand by 2 years time.
Right.
Yeah. And who,
What's so undoable about that?
who's anybody to say otherwise about that shit?
Come
on,
too?
bro.
'Cause that's just a bunch of hater ass energy.
No, but I
Wow.
think it's a personal thing. People will bring you down to where they're at and they'll see it the way they see it. Because if you
Mhm.
say 2 years, to me, I'm like, yeah, that
Doable.
sounds really, really doable because
Yeah.
I see things big picture, right? But someone who doesn't, they're telling you 2 years, bro. Don't you mean like 6? Don't you mean 8?
Yeah, like
You know what I
damn,
mean?
bro, what
They
you
say it at their perception all the
What
time.
are you gonna do in 8 years, bro? Like, you
That's
could
a
have
long
years, You
time.
could have mad kids in 8 years.
You know
Come
what
on,
I'm
bro.
saying?
what are you talking about?
You can literally have 2 every year if you wanted to.
Oh God.
It's wild.
So with the brand too, like, what was your thought process in building the brand itself? Because it's like you knew, like you said, it wasn't in your mind.
Mhm.
What triggered you to be like, you know what? Well, beyond obviously there wasn't enough of black makeup brands out there.
Yeah.
What do you think differentiates you from anybody else who was trying to start a makeup brand?
Well, let me start with the first question you asked because I literally love answering this question. And this is how I knew you guys. Like, okay, I don't know if everybody else has this feeling. Like when you just know you're gonna be great. Like you just know
Yeah.
that there's
Yeah,
something
there it
about
is.
you
There it
that
is.
just sets you apart from
You're
other
special,
people. Like you're
son.
just different. You guys, I felt that since I swear I was like 4. Okay, 4 years of age. I always knew. I'm like, I'm not like everyone else. I'm a little different. Not in like a I'm so cool, but in like a okay, no, everybody else is like this. I'm really like this.
She was
Like,
touched
why am
by
I
an
like
angel.
this? I'm like,
She
it's
was touched by
weird.
an angel,
And
yeah.
at first, it was weird to me. Like, I was like, why am I like that? Like, what the? Like, why can't you be like everybody else? But
Yeah.
then, you grow up, you learn being set apart is a lot better
You
than
gotta
being a
appreciate it.
sheep.
Yup. Yep.
So I'm not mad, but it's a crazy story because I was working at the Bay at the time, dream job at the time, you guys. Like,
The Bay?
when I got my job at Clinique at the Bay, oh my, that was the beginning of like I was like, oh my gosh, we made it.
That's where the love came.
Wow,
We getting paid for makeup.
we're gonna do makeup
made it.
every
We made it.
day.
Baby, we
For
made it.
money.
Oh my God, we're getting paid to do what we like to do. I said, oh yes. And even in that time, guys, that's when I learned everything. I was going to work every day working on my brand. I was not at work actually working. I was talking to clients. So what do you want in the foundation? So like when you do this, like what do you expect? Blah blah blah. I was talking to girls who worked there, the clients who'd come in. I was asking them questions about makeup brands, things like that. My educational teacher would come in all the time. I would ask her, so what goes into starting a brand? Okay, talk to me. Okay, launches. Okay, cool. You guys, I have a book. It says 2017 on a Complexion. I still have it. And it has everything I've ever written from when I first started to when like I slowed down. We'll call it slow down. But I remember there was a lady who came in. I think she's from Ghana. She had just come from Africa. Her husband brought her to the Bay. He came to me right away because I was the only black person in there.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay,
Smart move.
the brain on him.
I'm not
He
taking
knew.
my girl
Nah.
to these white people.
The brain on him. He knew what he was doing. He saw me. He said, okay, perfect. I'm going to go ask her. She can try to help us out. He goes, hey, my wife just came, from Ghana. She doesn't have any makeup. I just brought her shopping so she can buy some makeup, have some stuff for herself so she can be, good. She needs everything. I need everything from top to bottom, the whole shit. Do what you guys do. Tell me I'll come pay for it. I said, first of all, we love him, man. We take care of his
Real
girl.
nigga radar.
Uh,
Yo, oh my God.
It was blinging like this, you guys. I said, that's
Yup.
what I'm talking about.
Know how much is it?
Yeah.
No.
He didn't
Let me
care,
get the other
guys.
one.
Just give me the bill.
Nigga
bro.
said,
We
give
were
it.
in the
Just give
Bay,
me the
so
bill.
the
I'll come
money
back
was
and pay
going
you.
up.
Yep.
It was
Yep.
expensive, like $50 a foundation almost, depending on where you were going,
That
right?
shit add up, yo.
So he goes, can you just help her find a foundation? Let's start there, and then we'll work our way through. You guys, I looked at her, and I already knew. I was like,
I know what you need.
we might. No, I said, we might not have anything.
Ooh.
Guys, and she had the look of, we've been to Sephora. We went to MAC. We're
You
coming
are our
here
last
next.
You're our
hope.
last
You're the
hope.
last hope.
Real shit.
And like even that story is so crazy to think about
Yeah.
that actually happened. You know what I'm saying? Like the fact that I can tell that story to me is wild.
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying? But I'm literally guys, I went to every single counter. I'm talking Dior, Chanel, MAC, Becca. We went to where else? Like every luxury
Everything
brand
y'all
possible.
niggas never heard of, she
Shiseido.
went there.
Nothing.
She went
Guys, Givenchy, we were everywhere. Lancome even. And Lancome has like, you know what I'm saying? Estee Lauder. We went everywhere, guys. I couldn't find not one foundation that fit her. I think I tried like 7 or 8. And we finally
damn.
got to 9. And the guys, the look in her face, I felt so bad. She was like, Destiny, thank you so much. Like, don't worry about it. It's okay. Like, I thought maybe this might happen. Like, don't worry. I didn't come in thinking, I was hopeful, but she wasn't, you know what I'm saying?
God damn.
But guys, I remember seeing the look on her face and I felt so bad. Like I was like, oh my God, that is so not okay.
Yeah,
I was
for
like,
real.
how do you come to a store where you're coming to buy makeup so you can feel beautiful, and you're basically being told because you're not in the shade
Your
range,
shade is
you're
not
technically
beautiful.
not beautiful because you don't fit
Yeah.
in the
Yeah,
beauty
that's
standard.
trash.
That's basically what it is.
it's
Your
saying.
shade is not
That's
yeah,
beautiful.
real
basically
shit, real shit.
your color is not beautiful, and that's why we don't carry it. That's
Oh, God,
basically
that's
what it was
terrible.
saying.
Yeah, when you put it like
when
that,
you put it like
because
that,
that's
Guys,
really what they're
that's,
saying, though.
Shit.
that's how bad it is. And I felt so bad for her. And I remember going home and thinking about it so much. And I was like, oh my God, like that is so bad. And I'm like, and she was dark, but she wasn't even that dark. And I was like, I know Bear girls are literally darker than hers. And I'm like, and my sister too. So I'm like, yo, why has no one thought about doing this? Like, I don't understand. I've been doing makeup for the last 4 years. You're telling me not one person has thought about, let's make darker foundation? Are you guys sick? I was like, don't piss me off.
over the
So
decades
simple.
and decades of
Decades
niggas
of
making
makeup.
niggas out here making makeup.
The whole
Not
history
one
of
time.
niggerdom, bro. The
Not
whole history
one.
of
Whole
niggerdom.
history, in all the
Years,
history
guys.
of
We can
niggerdom.
go back to whatever many years, right? But we were in this century, like it was 2017.
Yeah.
Why is there no foundation for dark skinned women? I said, nah, that's not cool. So I was walking with my friend one day. We were going to get Slurpees. And we're just walking. My friend Shawanda. Shout out to Shawanda.
Shout out to Shawanda.
This was you
OG.
basically. But I have a conversation with her and I'm like, oh my gosh, girl. So I was at work the other day and blah, blah, blah. I told her the story about what happened. And she's looking at me like, yo, that's crazy. What the hell? And I was like, yeah, like, I just want someone to do something about it. Like, I have to wait. I just can't. It's so annoying. And she's like, she literally deadass just looks at me and she's like, why don't you just do it then?
Then do something.
Do
about
Yeah,
it.
like deadass. She was just like,
fight back,
then
nigga.
do
Fight
something.
back.
Why don't you just do it? And I was like, girl, no. Why would I? What am I doing all that? That's doing a lot. Like, who am I to do all that? That's doing too much.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, that's how it happens. Someone just finds a gap that they see the gap in and they just do it.
Yeah.
And I go,
Yo, all good
Oh.
inventions come out of necessity, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Exactly.
Necessity.
exactly. You find a gap and you just fill the gap. You add value to the market that way. And I started to think about it a lot. I started to really think about it. I remember Dan gave me a book called Outliers. He gave it to me for Christmas. I remember he was like, I know you said you wanted to start a business. I think this book would really make a lot of sense. It's called Outliers, guys. The book, first of all, everybody should read it.
4-year-old
Great
you
book,
would be
great
sick.
book, yeah.
Like,
4-year-old
what?
me would be sick.
What?
Like,
I'm
wait,
the
so this
outlier.
is me?
That's me.
You're talking
I am
about
the
me.
outlier.
I'm her. I'm her. She's me.
Literally. But guys, from then I just decided, okay, I'm gonna research it. I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna find a way. I'm just gonna look into it and see what I can do. And lo and behold, guys, it took a year to find even just the products that I even needed. A whole year. It was 7 months in. I was about to give up. I've emailed like 50 different manufacturers. You're telling me nobody, they would send me colors all the time. The inside of my palm was the darkest
Come
color
on
they
now.
would send me.
Come on now.
I'm sending samples to my
Come on
house,
now.
you guys, my mom's house. Samples every freaking week, samples. And I'm like, they're all trash. They're all trash. They're all trash. And I said, you know what? I'm getting tired. This is getting too much. I said, you know what?
Maybe this ain't for
It
me.
ain't
man.
for me. Like, clearly. I said, this is too much. It's a lot of work. Like, I'm like, no one has it. So, and I couldn't obviously afford to create my own formula. So I was like, all right. So I guess this is the end of the book. I remember just like being like, you know what? It is what it is. I did my best. I tried. Like, I actually put in the work. Like, I didn't sleep for a long time. I tried to figure it out. It just didn't happen. It is what it is. At least I tried. And that's honestly where I was at with that. And I was okay with it. I was going to sleep at night very well because I said, I did my best.
Did the best I could. Yeah.
I did the best I could. And it is what it is. I swear it was like 3 days later. I get an email from the manufacturer talking about, hey, we finally got your email. Sorry, we've been out of town. We're a smaller company because they're a smaller company in Toronto. And she goes,
Canadian
I'm
too.
going to
Let's
send
go.
you.
Let's
Symbolic.
talk
It
about
hit.
Let's
It really
Come on
hit.
now.
No,
Let's
it really
go.
hit differently. I said, Toronto, my backyard.
I
All
love
these,
it.
all
I love it.
Italy, Australia, China, nobody? Toronto.
Ain't nobody got it.
Toronto, guys. 4 provinces away? I said, you gotta be kidding me. Neighbors.
Shout out the neighbors.
They sent me the samples, you guys. They were perfect.
Can I get some brown sugar?
No, you know what I'm saying? Can I
That's
get some
what she was
sugar?
asking for.
Yo,
Can I get
come
some
on,
sugar?
bro. She said, can I get some brown sugar?
I just want to drink my tea.
Shit,
Like,
real
literally.
shit,
No,
yo.
legit. And I remember they sent me samples. Guys, it was just like, I don't know what happened. It was like, for so long, nothing. And then all of a sudden, it was like, they sent me the samples. And it was like, everything just started going. And I was like,
Perfect.
holy. I said, thank God I didn't give up. Like,
This is the
whole-
one. Yeah, it was
I
meant
said,
to be.
I said, this is exactly what it is. And I think that's part of the story. Like, we always talk about how nobody wants to hear a story that was just lit. Like, it was just like, from beginning to end, it was easy.
That's not
it
a
was,
good movie. I
it's
need
just-
It's
adversity.
not a good movie.
I need a little
not a
adversity.
good movie at all.
Shit, yeah.
No, I think about it a lot, you guys. And I always tell myself, I'm like, when I tell my story, it's going to be a great story. I think about it all the time. I don't like to think like, oh, this is so hard. Every time something happens and I feel tension, I always just go, oh man, we're just getting a step closer.
Yeah.
The story's just getting juicier.
Yeah.
It's just getting more lit. Because when they write the book,
Plot thickens,
when they
yo.
do the movie, man, y'all gonna be so entertained.
Yeah,
Y'all
Bro,
gonna be hella
you don't
entertained.
believe this
Ever
shit.
Y'all
since
don't
high
believe
school,
this
whenever some
shit.
bad shit would happen to me, I'll be like, fuck.
Mhm.
It's just adding to the story. I
Period.
guess.
Adding to the story.
Just adding to the
That's the
story,
best
I guess.
mentality you can have about it, yo.
110%.
Nah, bro. You feel like whenever some shit like that where you're just about to quit happens,
Mhm.
that's God just being like, hold on.
Hey, hold on a little longer.
Let me see if she's real about it.
She's
Yeah.
really about
Let me
it.
see.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
really about it.
Yes.
All right, she
Yeah,
about
she
it.
about it. She about it. Here you
Let's
go.
take these blessings,
Let's
baby.
go.
Let's go.
Take
Let's
these
go.
blessings.
Let's go.
I'm on your side. Come
No,
on now.
no dramatics. That's actually how it happens.
That's how it happens,
I think
bro.
anyone can honestly relate to that and be like, every time I'm like, I feel like I hit the wall, but I just go one step more. It's like, wow, you're just like
It's
everything just
showered
goes.
in blessings.
It was
bro.
right there.
Yeah,
showered
you
in
don't know my
blessings right
favors. You don't know what I got.
Yo, where do you Usain Bolt? I literally saw. I put this on my IG yesterday. I trained 4 years to run 9 seconds, and other people are not seeing results after 2 months.
Imagine.
Work harder, bro.
Oof.
Work harder.
And
Fam,
that's
9
the right
seconds.
one. That.
9 seconds?
4
That's wild.
years.
For 9 seconds.
For 9
that's
seconds.
wild.
Come on, man.
Imagine.
Niggas don't see results in
Wild.
2 months and they get sad. Work harder, bro. Simple as that.
Imagine.
That's really like that's just what you were saying too. It's like, yo, you work hard enough one way or another, these blessings will shower on you.
No.
As long as you earn it and you deserve it and you work at it, it's gonna continue to show.
They
No,
pull
guys,
it
and
up.
5 years is a long time. Like for
It's a
a
long
while there,
time.
like I really was like, am I even still gonna do this?
What
Like,
am I doing, bro?
Do I
this
even
is-
want to
what
do
am I
this?
and
even
even think
doing?
about like, I think the hardest thing for me, I think, was like there was so much hype for it, you guys. Like there was so much talk. Like everybody, Australia, people in the UK, like I had all these people who knew about it, and then me going through the process and then hitting a patch where like nothing was happening at all. No one saw anything. I was going through my own life stuff because at the end of the day, like life does happen. And like
Yup.
you can't really stop life from happening just because you want to do something. You don't go, hey, life, please pause while I do something and then we can proceed later.
Yeah, I got shit
Things
to do.
just happen. And I remember everything was so quiet. And I was like, how am I going to build that again? Because I was so fixated on building that again that I feel like I forgot about the actual, like the assignment itself, which was trying to just get it done. And for a long time, I was like, man, like people don't even care anymore. Like, how am I going to do this? Like, I was so good when the hype was happening. And I did do a launch. Like, I
Yeah.
did launch. What was it, 2018, 2019?
Yeah.
No, I think it was 2018. I did launch. We did a soft launch and people did like the stuff. It was great. But it was just like, and I don't know. And I had to change manufacturers. And I remember feeling like, oh, I just wasn't everything I wanted. So I was like now what? You know what I mean? I did launch and it was decent. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
great.
It wasn't what I wanted.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But telling myself, like, you know what? Like, just because you stop. Like, I remember telling myself, this is what I tell myself all the time. This is a forever project. This isn't something that I'm
Real
just
shit.
like, it's not just like a,
This
okay,
is
I just want to
legacy.
do this because
This
it
is
looks
legacy.
great and I want to be people to know that I'm doing something. I was like, no, this is a forever project. So regardless of what happens, I'm going to just keep doing it and it's just going to happen. So the fact that we're here today, I'm like, it's because I kept telling myself, this isn't a one-time project. This is like my whole life project. Like this is going to be my thing. This is my legacy. This is like, I'm going to die doing this. So it's
Yup.
not something that I just could decide one day like, oh, I'm tired of doing it.
I've made
You-
enough money. I'm done.
You know, I made enough money or whatever. I was
I've
like,
helped
no,
enough black people.
this is
I'm
forever. You know what I
I've helped
Listen.
enough black people.
your life is a vessel. When God asks you, what did you do with the life I gave you? If you don't have a good answer, nah, it's not happening.
Well, God, let me check out my resume.
Yo,
what you
resume,
think?
my nigga.
What am I
Like, I've been
capable
doing
of,
this.
bro?
You know what I'm saying?
I think that's also another thing that shows that you're an outlier too, because a lot of people are just very comfortable in accepting the fact that, yo, this one spot that I'm in right now in life, I'm just gonna keep going because my bills are paid. I'm not the happiest I could be, but I'm
But
content.
I'm content.
And I'm willing to do that because it goes beyond wanting to own your own business or like not
100%.
listening to other people, like
Right.
wanting to be your own boss. It's just a matter of like, I would put it as you are trying to be comfortable with the uncomfortable.
110%.
Because like when you're so complacent or when you're so comfortable, you become complacent.
Complacent.
So you just don't want to do anything anymore.
Mhm.
Once you get to the point where you know it's like, yo, I know I'm the shit at this, but
Right.
I can do more.
Right.
A lot of people won't ask I can do more. They're just gonna continue to be that big fish in a small pond because it
Imagine.
makes you look good. It's
It
like,
does.
who doesn't want that? But if you're gonna challenge yourself, go for it, bro. Like it's only gonna build you.
You
can't
only
break-
get better.
It won't break you. It's only gonna build you.
It never breaks you.
Never
That's one
breaks
thing.
you.
Do you think there was a point where, and this was probably in more recent history, like in the past couple of months,
Mhm.
since you've had this, or maybe even like right before.
Isn't it
You
crazy
think there
that
was
you
a
say
point?
this?
I know,
I know.
right?
We can
It's
point
a
at
Finally
it.
physical
point at it.
thing.
You can finally
Crazy.
point at the shit.
We were literally talking about this before. This is surreal even for us.
It's
This isn't our brand,
unreal.
Bro.
but we've been on this journey too. And son,
Bro, she
This
used to
is so
send
crazy to me.
her like logo samples to the family group chat. Like, yo, which one should I get? We all
Yeah.
landed on that one.
Yes.
But do you think there was a point where it was like, yo, it's not perfect yet. It's not 100% yet.
Oh,
and then
my
you had to
gosh.
tell yourself,
I
like,
know
no,
you was like that.
like,
I
no,
know you
I can
was.
do it right now. I can send it out right now.
Yup.
It'll
Yeah.
only get better. Do you think there was
Uh-huh.
a point where you had to actually like say to yourself, like, no, I'm tripping. This could come out right now.
Yeah.
I don't need to wait no more.
Yeah.
No, guys, all the time. All the
I already
time.
know.
I think the thing about creatives, I think Drake was saying this in his speech for, what was it, the all-time
The AMA.
greatest-
Yeah.
the AMA. He was saying this. The thing about creatives, we're very sensitive about our work. Like, we're very like, we just love what we do so much that like you never want to not be the best. Like, you never want to put something out and you don't think it's great. Even now, like, guys, like, I still look at it like, well, I could better learn. Like, I could,
Yeah, of course.
you know, but it's because I'm seeing it the way I'm seeing it, not the way everybody else seeing it. Because everybody else is like, oh my God, Destiny, this is so.
You did
And I'm dead ass sitting right here, guys. Like, I posted it everywhere and people are messaging me like all these things. I'm sitting here right now and I'm like, yeah, okay.
But the vision in your head
Cool.
is just so much bigger. So it's like, this is only like part one of the vision.
You guys, this is barely part one of the vision. I'll let you guys in on something after. But like for
another
real, like
scoop off
another
camp.
We got the exclusives,
another
man.
scoop. Another scoop.
Come
But
on,
no, there was
man.
I think that's what Adol was telling me on Clubhouse. She was saying, Destiny, like, I've been following you for so long. She's like, girl, like, just give it to us. Like, we don't care. Like, we just want it. Like, we know what it's about. We understand what the story behind it is. We understand why it's for us. We understand the value it adds. Like, stop holding it hostage. Like,
Take my fucking money.
Take my
please.
money.
Take my money. I don't
Yeah.
want it anymore. That's what they're saying to you.
That's what
yo.
they're saying. So I had to get to a point where I was like, I'm never gonna be fully happy with how I look at it. Like, it's amazing, it's fabulous. I actually think it's great too. But I will never really, like, the way that I see it, I will never really be like, oh, it's perfect. I don't think that word really exists when you think about progression.
Nah.
It's not about perfection ever.
Never
It's always
does.
about progression. So I'm like, okay, cool. We'll launch this, but guess what? The next launch will be better. And after that, even better than that. So you know what? I'm like,
Exactly.
at least every launch we're getting better. Then that's all that really matters.
There's always a goal.
I
There's
feel
always
like
a goal.
creatives need somebody on their team that's
That
like
tell them that.
almost the opposite of a yes man. They're just gonna be like,
110%.
drop it.
Fucking do it.
It's like, I know your vision. I know what you're dreaming of. So
Yeah.
I know where you're thinking in your
Yeah.
mind.
No, my friends were
but
that.
drop it.
You guys, the reason why we're even launching right now is because we had a conversation. Me, Julie, and Sarah, we're sitting on the couch. I'm pretty sure it was 1 a.m. We're lit.
That's one of the best conversations.
And we're just sitting on the
conversation,
couch. We're
yeah.
just talking life and whatever. And they both dead ass look at me. Destiny, like, what exactly
They
is
said,
like?
drop that shit. Drop that shit.
Square up, nigga. Square up.
I swear to God,
I'm
if you don't
getting
drop
sick of
that
you.
shit,
I'm
bro.
getting
No,
sick of
but
you.
for real, they were like, "Yo, what's the issue? Like, what is holding you back?" Like, I got paid for a campaign that I did, big money. So they're like, "So what's the
Big
issue?"
money, nigga.
What's the
Y'all
issue?
didn't miss that. Big money.
Yo,
Big money.
yeah.
You guys are so funny,
Keep
I'm
that,
dying.
keep that down. It was just big money.
It's
Big
all
money,
good.
some light,
Big
some
money.
light, some light. But they were like, "You have enough money that this very second you could just buy everything." Guys, I went to my room. I got my laptop. I said, order.
Yo, let me get it
I
off.
said,
Yo.
close my laptop. I put it down. I said, it's done. You guys happy? They're like, yeah, finally. Finally.
Yo, you got some
Finally.
real friends, bro. Shout out Julie and Sarah. That's
Yo,
real.
Julie said we're not having it. They were
Those
like,
are
yo,
great
what's
friends.
your issue? Like,
Yeah.
what's up?
Yo, for real, dog,
Yeah.
I'm looking at you differently,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? And they were.
I'm a drop. I'm
No,
a drop.
they
How
were.
about that? I'm a
Yeah,
drop.
I'm gonna do something now because
Yeah.
you're doing too much. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You ain't serious.
No, they were looking at me crazy. Like, they were like, what's the problem? Like, what's the issue? And I don't think there actually was a problem. I think it was just me in my head being
Yeah.
like, oh, like I'm
Something's missing.
and
Something's missing.
You know, but I think you need people in your circle that actually are for you and they want to see you win. That
Nah, you
that's
need
the
it.
conversations you're having instead of, girl, when you're ready, you know,
Nah, man.
get it done. They wasn't letting me have one more fucking day, guys. I had to get my laptop from my room, get my credit card, buy stuff right there and then. I said, okay, so that's what you guys happy? That's all I wanted. All right, anyways, moving on. And we just proceeded like nothing happened. Like, it
Oh,
was literally
God.
that quick. But shout out to you guys, 'cause that's exactly why we're here today. Because I was like, I have so much money in my bank account right now because I just got paid. But that's just the scarcity mentality coming in there. Because when you don't have a lot of money, whew, scared to spend it.
Keep it.
You get scared to spend it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
And one thing I learned, spend all your fucking dough. spend all your money to get where you need to get to.
You ain't taking it to the grave with you,
Scared
bro.
money don't make no money.
I know
That's
how
what
to
If
Meek
I ever
said.
go broke, I'ma take your money.
That's what
Niggas
Meek
know
said.
how to
said it
struggle,
best.
bro. If
Meek
we have
gospel.
to, niggas know how to
We know
struggle.
how to
if we have
struggle.
for a
You know
couple
what I mean?
weeks. You know,
I can do what I gotta
Exactly.
do.
yo, let me buy all my products.
Exactly.
I'm gonna get my necessities and let me grind. For
I
a
can
few
eat chicken and
weeks.
rice for 2 weeks
That sounds like heaven
if
to
I
me.
have to.
I don't even have to eat.
You see?
All right, let's not get carried away.
Yeah.
No,
Niggas gotta eat.
but low key, that's
You
really
can
how
starve,
we're.
but niggas gotta eat.
But that's how we're moving, guys.
No,
That's
no,
how you
real
have
shit,
to
real shit,
move.
real shit,
You
real
guys,
shit.
you have to go hard for things that set you on fire like that. I think it's just something that I'm so passionate about, that I'm like so for, that to me there was nothing that I was not willing to sacrifice for that. Like I didn't really care. Like I was like, well, what does it take? Well, I'm willing to do it. You have to be willing to pay the price. I was like, whatever the price is, I have enough money for it.
Yeah.
I have enough time for it. I have enough sleepless nights for it. I have this for it. You know what I'm saying? Like I had every single thing
Basically, you're
it
built
needed
for
to
it.
do it.
You're built for it.
Everybody's built
all
for
it
it.
is.
I
You're
think
just
you just have
built
to
for
find
it.
it.
Yeah.
You have to just find
No,
it.
I legitimately don't think everybody's built for it though.
Built
True.
for
Some people are the neck, some
Just
people are the
like
head.
because the one thing is to say like adversity. A lot of people cannot respond to adversity.
no. A lot of people are absolutely
Resilience.
Immigrants-
A lot of people are not.
Immigrants have a lot of
resilient.
resiliency.
A lot of resiliency.
lot of
you know, It starts
resiliency.
from there. So that's why I already know you got it. But it's crazy that you say other people needed, your friends needed to tell you to just
100%.
do it. Because even the podcast, like when I was saying early on, this was like 3-4 years, almost as
Yep.
long as it took you.
Yep.
The person who was telling me, hey, just shut up and fucking do it. This person right fucking here. And it's crazy that she was the
And
one
then
that had the
she ain't
exact
do
same
it.
issue, bro. You know?
Imagine. But
And-
it happens though.
And it happens.
It's easy for us to tell people to do
Exactly.
stuff, but when it comes to us,
Yeah, it's a
a
common.
different
It's definitely a
conversation.
common feeling. I think.
Yeah.
I was
Common
reading
theme.
this article. You know the what's it called? Justin Timberlake song "Mirrors."
yes.
His team was saying he was sitting on that song for 5
Imagine
years.
a
Heard
single
about
For 5
that. I heard
years.
about that.
And that's a fucking
slapper.
banger.
banger.
Could have
And
slapped.
they said he would have never dropped it if they didn't tell him like, yo, what do
Imagine.
you better put this shit on the fucking album. man.
Exactly.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Just do it.
And then what? It was the biggest song on that album.
Yeah,
Basically.
bro.
Crazy.
That
Imagine if
song's
you didn't
an
put it on the
amazing
album.
song.
Yo, they need niggas that
That's
are
an
gonna
amazing
say,
song.
do it right now.
No, I think honestly, it's good to go through stuff like this too, because you start to weed out those who are for you. Because like I don't have the same friends I did 5-6 years ago. You know
Talk
what I'm
about
saying?
it. I don't have the same
So,
friends I had a year ago.
Even a
fam.
year ago,
Let's be
exactly.
real.
There's a lot of people that don't really make it, and I think that's why it's so important to always be going after something and chasing your dreams, because your life starts to weed itself out, and you start to go the direction you're supposed to go, and everything just starts to happen. Even me moving out to a new place, I literally lived in my old place for 3 months, and I was like, I'm
Yeah,
getting
that
the
was
fuck out
very
of here.
short-lived. Very
I said, I'm
short-lived.
getting the fuck out of here, because mentally this is not it. And I wasn't getting anywhere because the people around me were not really, they didn't care about what it is that I was doing. It was more of a competition than it was a, we want you to go, go, go. It was more like,
And
"Oh,
it wasn't
you're
healthy
doing this."
competition.
Just what, and it wasn't
It
healthy
wasn't healthy
competition.
You're
competition.
working again?
Ew. It's like,
Oh,
okay,
this is your product?
fuck you.
Yeah.
Have a good day.
Exactly. So I think I honestly, like, I'm so grateful for the journey, 110%. I don't look at it like, oh, I wish I didn't go through that. I wish I didn't go through that. I always look at it like, it's just such a good story. Like, I just think it's such a good story. I'm Bobby biased because I lived through it. But
Oh, it's a great story.
it's such a great story.
It's a great story.
Like, when they write the book on it, guys, when I'm in Forbes, guys, it's going to be a good fucking
Niggas
read.
can't say shit to her no more.
It's going to
bro.
be a great read. People are
Talk
going
to
to be
me
reading it like,
while I'm
whoa.
on the PJ, bro. Talk to me on
Listen,
the PJ.
hit me up now.
I'm busy.
Fellas,
I got no
cuff
service
me
up
while
here.
I'm broke.
Yeah.
Yo.
Cuff me while I'm
that's
broke.
big facts though.
Yeah.
Cuff me while I'm broke.
Because when niggas got money, it's like
Let me tell you something.
You are no longer on my radar.
Because you all know me now.
you can't have
You're not allowed
this.
to talk to me once I'm rich.
I'm too good for you.
Go ahead and sign that prenup right there. Go ahead
Go
and
sign that prenup
You
with
need
your
to
Go
broke
ahead, sign
ass.
that right there.
You need to log
Go
out.
ahead, sign that right there.
No, but for real.
Well, we
For
are
real.
very happy to hear that this day is finally coming.
Yes.
Like I
Cancer
said, I don't know
season.
if I said it before, but I can definitely say you are probably one of the most inspirational people in my life
Big
personally.
facts.
Aw,
Big
thank
Make
facts.
me
Thank
want to be
you.
better, do more, because I know
Thank
that there's
you,
always
thank
more to
you.
strive for. So
Big
shout out
facts.
to you.
Thank you. Thank
Appreciate you being in my life. All of
No,
that.
Thank you. Thank you.
June 23rd about to be lit.
Guys,
June 23rd is gonna
cancer
be lit.
season, because guess what? Cancers.
And we outside.
Shine.
Oh, nigga,
Outside's
cancer season about to
open.
hit this
It's about to
year, bro.
hit so hard.
First month outside?
We're finally outside.
We're gonna be
Jesus.
ridiculously
acting like
reckless.
fools.
We're gonna be
Yo,
reckless.
so they were just saying that we're officially back outside on the 24th, the day after that shit happens. So
Shout
on
out
the
my
24th,
little brother's birthday, June 24th.
June
also
24th.
there's that. Shout out him. We'll put him in the in the bio and shit. Go follow the boy. I know he'll love that.
I love that.
You don't care about you don't care
Too
who
much
you are.
guap. I love that kid.
Bro, the day after your shit gets dropped, they
Yeah.
open outside.
Mm-hmm.
God
Going
wanted
outside.
this.
No,
God
guys.
wanted this.
You guys, this is all
Yup.
God's doing.
Yup.
I have
So-
nothing
oh,
to
you
do
dropping?
with
Because
this.
Bet,
what was
get
the other
outside.
day you were thinking about?
Get outside.
The 23rd or the I was like a week later.
Something,
July
yeah,
10th, I think
July,
you were thinking.
Yeah, I was thinking July, something early in
And
July.
look at that. Look
And
at
I
that.
honestly didn't want to wait that long because I was like, I don't want to wait till my birthday. It's just too far.
Yeah.
And I felt like the longer I sat on it, the more it just became And I had nothing else I was waiting for.
You're ready now.
Like I was like, everything is done. What am I exactly waiting for?
It's already
I'm like, the
here,
sooner
yo.
the date, the sooner we get it done, the sooner we can get out there. So I said, Cancer season. It only made sense. I'm a Cancer.
It's only right.
It's only
Now
right.
think about
Only
it. By
right.
the
It's
time
only
your
right.
birthday comes around, you're gonna be sold out.
Nigga, you might be on the third line, bro.
Sold
What
out
you
on
talking
your
about? You might be on the
birthday.
third launch. What
You know
talking
what I
about?
mean?
Shit gonna be
The way it's
dropping.
looking, we're trying to go quick. So
Yeah, there's definitely gonna be a restock. There's gonna have to be a restock.
there will be a restock, 110%.
And now that you don't have to go over and
Wow.
make it again, it's like,
Imagine.
yo, just re
That's
up.
the best part, you guys.
Give me another- give
Everything
me
is
another one.
done.
Yup.
Now
Set
it's
it
just
up.
about just getting the stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
let
it's
me
so
get
dope.
300
That's
more.
lit.
Run it up.
That's lit.
Put it on my
Amazing.
tab.
Amazing.
Happy to
Let's
hear you
go.
doing so well. But
No, I'm
let's
so
get to
happy.
the hard hitting questions.
Let's
It's
get
time
to
to
the
get to the real
hard-hitting
shit.
questions.
How do you feel about Monique hating women who wear bonnets?
Wait,
in the
okay,
airport?
so you got to tell me, what did she specifically say? Because I just kept seeing the conversation of other people talking about it.
Yeah,
on
I don't
Twitter.
remember.
I didn't know Monique was the one that started.
I don't remember specifically like the whole thing, the rant, because it was kind of long. But the gist of what she was saying was like, black women, when did we lose respect for ourselves?
Mhm.
When do we stop caring about presenting ourselves to be in a nice way?
Right, right,
If
right.
you're in the airport, honey, don't wear a bonnet.
Right.
You need
Did
to
she
look
say this
present-
on live or something or what?
She said in
Yeah.
an interview, right?
She did it on her phone, bro.
Yeah, it was on her
She
phone.
put it like a post. Like it was like I had to swipe 3 times, bro.
To go read the whole
Three
thing.
times?
3 times when they got to swipe.
Off of that?
She was
Imagine.
she was
She's
ranting.
going
How much
off
did she
about
go
it.
off of?
I didn't
so
hear.
on
I just
about
heard the
it.
gist of it. After that,
How
after the
many
second one, I couldn't
points
click the third
do you
one.
have
I'm
for
dead.
3
Couldn't do the
pages
third
of
one.
not wearing a
Basically,
bonnet?
she was
Imagine.
saying, yeah, black women don't respect themselves enough. That's why they're not wearing bonnets. So stop wearing bonnets in the airport.
That's coming a little
Imagine.
too hard in my mind.
The reach.
In my mind.
So
That's
from a
little too
woman's
hard.
The
perspective, what do you have to
reach.
say about this?
Okay, so I feel like there's a lot that goes into this question though. Okay, so I get what she's saying. I do understand what she's saying, but at the same time, mind your fucking business. It's not
Thank you.
serious.
Thank you.
Like if I want to wear a bonnet to the airport, allow me.
It's a
I
fucking
think the
airport.
thing about Monique is I think she's still trying to figure out herself because she just did start getting into herself, losing weight, becoming more,
Active.
Yeah.
being more herself and being
Yeah.
loving who she is as a person because for so long they used to bash her like she's huge, she's
For a
this,
minute.
Yeah.
she's that, you're just a funny girl. Like they used to play, remember guys, black women, there's a lot of boxes they like to put black women in.
Yup.
So I think she's just coming out of that and trying to figure that out. But honestly, it's not really also her fault because it's this thing about black women that everyone likes to do is they like to put us in a box of you're this, so you can't do anything else, right? So because we're the least desired, I think Monique is coming from that space of like,
Yeah.
because think about it, guys, we definitely have to try harder than anybody else. Like we
Agreed,
definitely have
agreed.
to put ourselves together. We can't look like everyone else because we have
True.
to always make ourselves look better than everyone else. Listen, Eli Pope said it best. We have to be better than them. Point
Yup.
fucking blank.
Stand
Period.
ass, man.
Shout out
I think she was
Scandal.
coming from a place of you guys, we have to put ourselves together all the time because we are constantly forced to be better. We're always forced to be, because we're always looked down upon. We have to make ourselves look a certain way. I get what she's saying there, but at the same time, I think you have to get to a place where you don't care enough anymore. Because me, I'm at the point where I'm like, listen, if I feel like I don't want to wear makeup this day and I really don't care what you think about it, I'm not going to do it. It just doesn't matter that
Absolutely.
much. It's not that deep because at the end of the day, I'm aware that I'm attractive. I don't need to worry if one day I take a break. But the public does get mad. They
Yup.
do go, oh, ew, she's not even that cute.
She wasn't
Because-
trying today.
They love to do that to black women
Yup.
specifically.
Yup.
Specifically. Even villainizing black women. It's a thing people do all the time. It's always even think about being friend zoned. Listen, one thing I know a lot about is a friend zone. Let me tell you something.
We've all been
Men
there.
are so aggressive
We've all been
to
there.
dark-skinned women for no reason.
Bro, true.
Listen, I get it. You don't want me in that
Sad,
way. You don't
sad.
have to make it a thing. It's the headlock for me every time.
Sad.
It's the headlock for me every time.
What do you mean the
It's
headlock?
the punch in the arm. It's the push. I
What
get
is that?
Wait, what are you
I
talking about?
get it. You don't like me that way, but you don't have to hit me.
So that they will let you know that they don't feel
Just
you like
so
that?
you know, I don't like you. I'm gonna make sure that you know. And it's always the headlock.
Like you playing.
Like ouch.
Yo, come
I
on,
do
bro.
feel pain.
Who does that?
I do feel pain.
Niggas do that?
The niggas are sad. I've never thought to do that
I,
before.
yo, what?
Cause cause you guys don't think that way.
Yeah, that's crazy.
A headlock?
the
Like I'm about to give you a
difference.
noogie or something?
No, because you guys don't look at black women and you go, oh, they're aggressive, they're this, they're that, because you guys have Black women in your lives.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But think about even the way they portray Black women in general. Even think about, I think some girls talking about it, how the Black woman in every TV show, movie, whatever, always the mistress, never the girl who has the love story. It's always she's the mistress, she's like the hoe, she's the girl, like that little.
Or even to go on the thing that you said, like it's always if there's a
Exactly.
dark skinned girl who's one of the like the mean girls in school, popular girl,
sassy
she's
friend.
always the mean one. Is
The
the
mean
dark-skinned
one.
girl.
Yo.
The light skinned girl is always the love interest.
The love
I
interest.
was watching Love Don't Cost a thing last week, so I was just
My point exactly.
Somebody on this actress on TikTok was saying, she's like, yo, I don't want to go out for parts that just say the sassy
Yes,
best friend.
yes, thank
Or
you.
some shit like that. It's
Yeah,
like, yo,
Because it's just
man.
filling
What are
into
you
the
doing?
stereotype more.
You're just doing exactly
And I think
what you want me to
honestly,
do.
I honestly feel like that's where Monique was coming from, because that's how I'm looking at it. Because she's coming from a place of, no, you guys, we can't go back there because they already look at us this way that we can't do that. Like, you guys, I genuinely have to force extra femininity around certain men, or they're gonna hit me like dead ass. Like, they're gonna hit me.
Yeah.
And
That's
mind
such
you,
a wild sentence.
no,
It's 'cause
mind
she- yo, it's
you-
because she speaks nigga though. That's
My
why.
God.
no,
niggas.
I get, yeah, I played sports. I understand sports. So it's like already, you guys, I legit will not talk about sports around certain men, because I'm like, I don't need you to hit me and
He's gonna feel
automatically
intimidated that you know more
about
too.
sports
You know
than
niggas with
him.
egos, bro.
Niggas with egos. You guys, like, mind you, my friends are all shorter than me too, so it's already like a thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're all like 5'2".
Yeah.
I'm 5'7.5". No, I'm 5'6.5". I say I'm 5'7".
No, you're 5'7". You're 5'7".
Yeah.
Them niggas don't know
Like
that.
nigga said, I said I was 5'2". Yeah, 5'3". I said it in the song because it rhymed. No, but for real, like, I genuinely have to constantly think about, okay, I'm around Black men. Unfortunately, I just can't do a lot because automatically I'll be put in the box of that.
I'm really trying to think right now. I think you are the only girl that I like, of family members and friends, that know about sports.
Exactly.
Like that. Clearly, yeah.
There's
Exactly.
none.
Evidence.
I don't
That's
have
'cause
any
I played
female friends that
sports.
know about that shit.
Exactly. So automatically men think, because men also have that same like commonality. Oh, they automatically just put you in the boy
Oh,
category.
you one of the homies.
You one of the homies. Exactly. You guys, you know how many headlocks I've gotten? I could count.
Yo,
this
headlocks
is-
I can't
this
count.
Is, this is too much. Yo.
It's
Is
the
that what you're
punching.
giving her headlocks?
No, it's the
Yo, if
punching.
you're out here
Y'all should be
headlocking
ashamed
women,
of yourselves,
if
bro.
you're out here
No,
headlocking
you guys,
women,
this
stop.
guy was 6'8" once.
Nasty.
No, guys, this one time we were at a party. This guy's 6'8", like 2 something. He's a
Yo,
big
chill.
guy. Like, you know,
Chill.
he was standing next to me. Obviously, I'm there. You know, I'm there. And he was talking to his friends, and he bumped me. First of all, you're big as hell. Don't bump me. The way I said, oh, you guys, I
It's
literally
an
got
earthquake, my
hit.
nigga. It's an
It's
earthquake.
like, nigga, I'm
You
on
guys,
heels.
No, my knees were literally trembling. And instead of, I'm so sorry. Get off my neck.
Yo, don't even do that to me. I'm 6'9". Don't even do that to
Get
me,
off
bro.
my-
Yo, I'm
First of
frazzled,
all,
bro.
You're
Damn.
basically,
Yo,
you're basically choking me because you're 6'8". I'm only 5'6".
Yeah, son.
Don't headlock me at 6'8".
You're
But
gonna
that's what I'm
suffocate me,
saying.
bro.
They're not going, oh, I'm so sorry, because they're not thinking, oh, delicate.
You good, right?
You straight, right?
You good, right?
No, guys, I wish I was
Good
joking.
though, right? Alright,
You guys,
alright.
I wish there was a fly in the wall to watch the way certain men interact with me. I wish you guys could see it. You guys would be like, why are they
Nasty.
always hitting her?
Oh
My,
god.
you
Why
guys,
they was hitting her?
Yo, now that you say
No,
it, I'm gonna
Des.
watch out for this whenever we're
Yeah.
out
you
now.
guys
I'm
always see the
watching
group
now.
of friends, with all the light skinned friends, and then you'll see, or not light skinned, but like just lighter friends. Then you'll see like maybe the one that's a little darker than the rest. She's getting bullied, bro. Y'all really bullying shorties, yeah?
It's fucked
Yo,
up, man.
come
Y'all
on,
bullying
bro.
shorties. No, guys, I'm telling you, niggas will be around me, and my friends. I see it all the time. Guys, I'm getting attacked every time.
And then with them, it's like, yo, can I
Delicate.
get a drink?
Yeah, you're a
Hey.
flower. You're a
Can I
flower.
get
Hey.
you something?
Do you need me to
Destiny,
walk
I'm
you
like,
down
why
the
are you
stairs?
saying
Do
so
you
loud?
need assistance?
Yeah, all of
Yeah.
that. You need
No,
to be
but
saved.
honestly, it makes it easier for me because I can spot a real nigga when I meet one, because that's not what they're doing to me.
It's the radar.
110%. They see me in a certain way, so they treat me a certain way, right? To me, it's just coonism at its finest. I'm not really bothered by it because I'm like, you don't even like these girls because you think they're cute. You like them because they're yellow. So I'm not really offended that you like them because they're colored. You know what I mean? So I'm like, you don't even know why you like them. So I'm not offended that you're trying to hit me because you want to make sure I know you're not attracted to me.
You just don't
Okay.
know yourself.
Yeah.
I get.
Yeah,
mm.
I know you more
Just
than
say you
know
don't like
bro.
you.
Yeah, bro.
You know?
I'm reading these niggas, and that's why I don't get offended by it. And like, they're still my guys. Like, I'm still cool with them, but I see why they do that.
Yeah.
But I think, honestly, back to the whole point, I think that's why Monique was saying stuff like that, because Black women are always put in that box of like villainized, aggressive,
Yup.
loud, sassy, blah blah blah. So she says we're not even gonna go back that way. We're actually gonna stay where it makes sense and making sure we look a certain way. Like, honestly, I'm still in a place where like I just won't go a certain place without looking my best, because I just don't have time to be put in a category just because that's the way society is gonna do
Yeah.
that for me. You know what I mean? Like, Gotta wear dresses everywhere. Can't wear pants. Awkward. You know
I
what
brought
I'm saying?
that up too, like even just in other instances, like black people in general have to deal with that. When you go to class, it's like if you're not gonna sit in the front,
Exactly.
if you're gonna sit
You're
in the
a thug.
back, you better be the first one to answer that question, just so niggas know you're not
110%.
stupid.
You're not just in
Because
the back
I'm
to be
black
dumb.
and they already think I'm sitting in the back. I'm stupid. That's why
stupid.
I'm sitting back here. It's not that.
It's
I never
exactly
said shit in
that.
the back.
It's exactly
It's
that.
the same thing.
I never said shit in the back, but I definitely made sure I was paying attention. So when they do call on me to
I
try to
was
trip
ready.
me up, oh yeah, word, yeah, what you need was
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's what she
exactly.
meant. Stay ready so you ain't gotta get ready. I think honestly that's where she was coming from. I think the way she said it was completely off because you're coming from a place of anger and you're projecting probably. It's just not that serious. It's just a bonnet. Just say, hey guys, you guys know how they see us. Let's try not
Yeah,
to
just
do
think
that.
about it. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And plus you're in an airport. Like there's a lot of people there. Like maybe don't do that.
Okay, so what
you know?
I'm thinking is because when I first started hearing this conversation on Twitter,
Mhm.
I was thinking, but isn't a bonnet just like a female do rag?
That's exactly
Like
what it is.
we
in
go
my
out with
head.
It
we
legit
can go out
is.
with do rags and not get look down on unless it's some white people that are racist and they
Or my
think we're
mom.
hoodlums. But for the most part, it's like, yeah, okay, he's just trying to get waves or whatever, keep his hair right.
Yeah. And it's the same thing. Like the black men, black women, they have way less slack in general. Like black
Exactly.
women in general.
Very true.
I think
No, but
that's a big
guys,
thing
the
on
worst
don't-
part
they
is,
don't- they
guys,
don't really
it's not
expect
white
much
people
from
who
us.
care that we're wearing bonnets.
That's
It's the
niggas.
black
It's
people.
black men.
That's niggas.
Is it
It's black men.
is it them saying it because white people are gonna say that? They think that white people are gonna say that.
They're
shit?
projecting, yes.
It's like, yo, don't do that. The white people are looking.
No, they're not saying that. They're
The
already
white
just going,
pe-
that's
the
so
whites are
ratchet.
looking.
That's so ghetto. You're wearing the same thing I'm wearing. Like, don't say that it's ghetto. You're ghetto then. You know what I'm saying? But think about it. Black men,
Deadass.
you're ghetto then. Because it's the same thing.
Little bitch.
Essentially, it's
Sorry,
doing
Cole.
the same thing for your hair that it's doing for my hair. So then I guess we're both ratchet. Remember, guys, black men are desired, right? So you guys get away with a lot more
Yeah.
when it comes to like your appearance and things you can do. Black women, oh, guys, I couldn't even say, yo, chill. Like, even, guys, literally the other day, today I was at work and I was talking to this guy. I remember saying, you can't say that. He said, girl. I said, first of all,
Who the fuck are you talking
where
to?
did me saying, bring girl from? But that's just how people interact with black women because they think I'm being sassy. Like, that's where I'm going. When really I was like, no, I'm just letting
Like,
you
let
know.
me put you in your place.
Like,
real
whoa,
quick.
chill out. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
that's just where they go. That's
Let
why
me humble you. Sit down.
the H word, black men and
Yeah.
black women. Black men love to humble
Sit
me.
down.
That's one thing I know. It's always black men who try to humble me. It's never anyone else. It's always black men. Even guys that are interested in me, guys, they will purposely not act like they're into me because they're like, oh, you need to chill out. You think you're so fine. Like, you should just be glad that I'm even into you. I'm looking at you, you're all fucking roaches, first of all. You should shut the fuck up. Like, don't look at me crazy.
Damn.
You're even lucky I'm even looking at you, actually. But they always like to do that. Like, you
called
should
y'all
just be
niggas roaches.
happy
CEO
that I'm
in this
into
bitch.
you.
Called you a roach.
Talk to me nice.
But you guys, but actually, like, it happens a lot. Like, men, especially to dark-skinned girls, like, they look at us like, you should be glad that I'm even into you.
Yeah.
That's how they always look at us. Like, why are you acting like you're better than me?
That's
Like,
a
when I
wild
think
thought.
you're actually less than, then why are you into me if you think I'm less than? That's really awkward.
That's a wild.
So you're
thought.
aiming low on purpose?
Yeah.
Like, on
Real
purpose?
shit.
Because you think I'm just going to be okay with it? Are you serious? You're insulting me more than really anything. So I'm really not even, like, okay with that. I actually don't even want you anymore. Because
Yeah. You
Now-
showed me your true
now
colors.
I know why you really like me, and it's not because, oh, you're actually into me. It's because I should just be glad that you're into me, and that's
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah.
And to be honest, if they are doing that, then you're only going after the dark skinned girls because you don't think you have a chance with everyone else.
We get the scraps.
on
apparently.
some level, you think you're
Talk
trash a
about
little
it.
bit. It's like,
Talk about
you know
it.
what? All right, I can't.
Let me go to the bottom.
Can't make it with the best. So let me, go with who I think is the bottom.
Yeah.
That's
Dead
why a
ass,
lot
bro.
of black men, they're with white women. I'm not gonna lie. And it's never a bad bitch. Let me tell you something. I see it all the time. I live in downtown Calgary. I see y'all at Kraft. I see y'all at Greta. I see y'all everywhere.
Niggas see
with
y'all
your-
on national.
With
we
your
see y'all.
average
We see y'all
looking
national,
women.
bro.
And I'm like, I know, and these niggas be fine, guys. Like, I'm like, I know you can pull a bad bitch. And there's white girls who are bad bitches. I've seen them in my own eyes. So I'm like, what exactly is it that is making you guys not go aim so high, but you're aiming below par? It's really weird because I'm like, you guys are not, you're not ugly. So was it like you just
What
didn't
is
want to?
Yeah.
What exactly is it? Because you can't.
Simple as that.
You just can't. It's honestly, it's sad. It's because you can't. That's why you haven't done it. Point blank.
Yeah, for real.
It's
And
not rocket
you-
science.
And like you said, like you can usually tell the difference between people who are in it for those reasons. It's like you're doing
always
it
have bad
because you
bitches.
think I'm less than, or you're doing it because you're genuinely interested. Real nigga radar be showing up every time. I
feel like
even
it's
think
really
a lot of the
easy.
reason why Monique feels that way about the bonnets is like it's old nigga mentality.
Exactly.
Because like the same thing that Steve Harvey was saying. Remember when he said, guys and girls can't be friends. I don't have any female friends because
I've been meaning
I'm
to
married.
bring that up on this pod for some time now. I keep forgetting.
It's some old nigga
Why
shit,
are niggas
bro.
still talk? Why are niggas still listening to Steve Harvey, bro?
Because he's an old nigga. This is what old niggas think. It's
Who the
how it
fuck
is.
is listening to this guy?
Even Stephen A. Smith is like, it's a little lighter of an example. It's the same thing. He was saying to Kendrick Perkins when he was just starting to try and be an analyst or whatever. He was like, he so noticed him wearing like regular jeans and like a t-shirt. He's like, yo, big dog, wear a suit next time. They're watching you. And he's like, I always seen him wear a suit. I'm just like, he's saying the same shit. No, I don't think that suit is changing what he's saying.
No, it's not.
And it's like, I get it. Yeah,
But
wear a
remember,
suit to
guys,
be professional, but
it's
that's
the
what this
way
is
they-
for.
No, but guys, remember, we don't live in our own world.
That's what it is. That's
we
what it
don't
is.
live in our own
So
world.
those old niggas who had to live in those rules of this is not your world, it's ingrained in them now.
Mhm.
So when they see the younger generation who are flipping that to being like, yo, this is my world too. Because that's why we wear bonnets and do-rags in the fucking airport. That's
Who
why.
the fuck
That's why I wear sweatpants when I'm going to school, because I don't give a shit about what you think about me.
anymore?
I'm
Exactly.
here to get my education, which I got.
Like everybody else
$32,000.
is.
Shout out to the sociology grad right here.
Recent
But
graduate.
you do what you want to do because you know, like this doesn't mean anything. It doesn't matter that you think this is your world. This is my world too, nigga. It's like, get out of that process of thinking. Steve Harvey, Stephen A., Monique.
Nah,
This
guys,
old nigga
guys
thing
and
you
girls
doing,
can't be
bro.
friends. Stop it. I can't.
Yo,
Anyway.
There's a limit. There's a
Moving on,
limit.
Hold
moving
on.
There's a
Hold
limit.
on.
No, we're gonna.
No,
we're
no,
gonna-
not
we're
about
gonna
that.
talk
Not about that.
this.
So about the Monique shit, because you did say that. So to be like definitive, you're saying you kind of agree with her. Like you don't think that you guys should be wearing bonnets out in public and shit.
I don't agree with her 100%. I get where she's coming from, though.
Yeah.
I do get where she's coming from because of the stereotype that is there.
And that's what I
There's
was
just certain
thinking,
things.
too.
Like, guys, if I'm in Omaha, I'm probably gonna wear a bonnet to the fucking airport. I don't care. If I'm in LAX, probably not. If I'm in JFK, no.
Read the
Fort
room,
Worth,
fam.
read the room.
Read the room.
Read the room.
I can
If
flex
I'm
when I
going to
want to.
Denver, Colorado, I'm probably wearing a bonnet. I don't care.
Yeah.
I really don't.
You don't give a
Because ain't
shit.
nobody there. That's not important anyways.
I don't need to impress
You know
Denver.
what I'm saying?
I'm not pressed about Denver, bro.
We're not worried about
I'm
Denver,
not
Colorado,
pressed.
okay?
Yeah.
The mountains, the Maritimes, we good.
No, it's all the same shit, bro.
You
But
know?
I get it. I do think it's
Alright.
just old nigga shit.
It's just old. It's just an old mentality, right?
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
now
we
we
gotta
have
let
way
that
more
go.
control now that like at the end, like I was saying earlier, if a man's not into me because of whatever, it's just not that serious. Like you know what I mean?
There's
I'm
other
like,
fish in the sea.
There's other niggas that want me, so it's not a big deal. So if I'm wearing a bonnet, I don't care if they're mad I'm wearing a bonnet. Real niggas won't care. They'll be like, oh, she's trying to make sure her hair's good. Maybe
Yes.
she's going to a show tonight.
Yeah.
Her hair is in curls in a bonnet. And that's why she's in the airport like that.
Or
Because
you
she's a busy bee.
I doubt most niggas even understand what's going
They don't
on
even
under the
care.
bonnets, but
They
don't
know.
care.
they just
They
like,
don't
yo,
know.
whatever is on under there, better than this.
I love it. I
Real
love
men
it.
don't care at the end of the day.
I love
They
it.
really don't. They don't.
All
Yes.
right.
All right. Well, it's good to know that we got to those hard-hitting questions, man. I really needed to hear the answers to that.
Right.
So I don't know. You heard about Naomi Osaka dropping out of the French Open.
We love to see
Few
it.
weeks ago.
I'm here for it.
She has also now formally withdrawn her name from Wimbledon, which is basically the Super Bowl of tennis.
Yup.
That shit is
And
that's the
she's
biggest tournament.
she's
It
a
shook-
four-time
it shook
she's a
them.
four-time winner already of that, right?
100%.
She's a 4-time winner of Wimbledon.
I think so. Or was it
Wimbledon?
the US Open?
No.
It's
In
gotta be
general,
the US.
all time. She has four.
Oh,
She has
okay,
4
okay,
wins.
okay.
One was in Australia,
Yeah, Australia.
USA when she beat.
I think she has won Wimbledon one time.
She has
though.
one Wimbledon though, for sure.
She got that plate.
So
in
she
her
just
house
has
for
four
sure.
major.
She got a plate.
She has four major titles.
Okay, yeah, that makes
Mhm.
sense.
Grand slams, yeah.
So yeah, she's not coming back to Wimbledon. And you looked up to the reasoning why. She said,
Well, it was her manager was the one that actually like because she didn't actually
gave her the
she
press
did- Yeah,
release.
she didn't have a whole ass explanation this time for Wimbledon. It was just her manager saying, yeah, she has been battling bouts of like deep depression. So anything that's gonna like worsen that or add to that depression is like, yo, it's
Pressure
not worth
winning.
it.
it's
Right.
not worth it.
And
See-
she said she's coming back. Like she's gonna skip Wimbledon, but then she's gonna come back for like she's definitely said she's going to the Olympics.
Mhm.
So if I need to skip Wimbledon to go to the Olympics, obviously that's a decision that I
Yeah.
thought was the right one. Like
For
okay, I
me,
can miss
right.
this for the bigger stage.
Yeah.
Like if I did Wimbledon and the U.S. Open, and then now I'm expected to go to the Olympics. Now I'm not performing at my highest level. It's
Yeah.
like, yo, I literally practiced for 4 years, like you were saying, Usain Bolt, to do this shit.
Right.
So I'm gonna be
Especially
ready
this year when it's
Yeah.
in my hometown.
I'm gonna be ready.
Like, come on, bro. I'm going to Japan where I was born.
Yeah,
Right.
that ass.
I want to be at my best level when I get there. So if I have to
110%.
skip a few things before I get there,
It is what it is.
It is what it is, bro.
And she's one, guys. It says, I remember we were saying, like, when you're great, there's a lot of things you're allowed to do.
It's not like she's
And
not
this
capable.
is something she's actually allowed,
She's allowed to do
Like, you
this.
can't tell her, like, oh, you should be there.
Get the fuck
I have
outta
4
here,
titles.
bro.
Bruh,
I don't need to be anywhere I don't want to be.
she made $55 million last year.
35 the year before that.
She doesn't have to do anything she doesn't want to.
She's been the highest
She's
paid
earned
female
that right.
athlete for the past 2 years.
Yo, she
But
earned
guys,
that
this
right,
goes
man.
back to being black in general. I know a lot of things I say is always about being black, but honestly, you guys,
That's because niggas
There's
are
a
black.
When you're
standard-
black, you see it. Though.
Yeah.
when
That's
you're
why we're
black,
not
you see
questioning
things
Niggas
more
see it.
black.
You see it
And this,
differently.
honestly, even the whole Serena and Serena, her always being there, like she's so arrogant, she's so this, she's so
So
that.
aggressive, so mean, always
Is
you know
she?
kicking shit.
But is she?
No.
Or is she just really passionate about what she does?
She's competitive.
Fam,
She's
there was
competitive.
there's that guy that male,
Andy Murray
Andy Murray.
Mhm.
This nigga made his whole career on breaking like rackets.
cussing out the linemen, bro.
Imagine.
And he's been riding that high for a minute now. I still
He's
see him
been
from time to
doing it.
time on shows.
He's good.
acting that part.
He's
Yes.
breaking
good, bro.
shit.
Breaking shit.
Like he made money off of that shit.
No, I
and
think as a black
let it
athlete,
slide.
even like no matter what black people do, there's always a standard that's here that is expected of us, and then everybody else is here. I think they expected her to be at every single major title or
Yeah.
open because why wouldn't you? What else do you have to be doing? Isn't this your life? No, this is just what I do. It's my profession. It's not my actual life. It's just what I do. I think it's important that she actually did step back because you're not attached to what you do at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
no.
Nah.
It's just your career. You know what I'm saying? Your life is much more important than if your career is standing in the way of you being okay. I think it's a great thing that she did that. And I'm glad that she let the pressure of, being a black athlete and being just a winner like recently
Yeah.
be like, but I have to be there. I have to be there. I think she's really understanding that like she actually controls like what
doesn't need
she
to do
gets to
nothing,
do.
yo.
And it's not about what everybody else is telling her. Because I know a lot of people probably were like, no, you have to go. You have to be there. You just won. You got to win again. It looks good if you. No, it really doesn't matter that much,
Doesn't.
actually.
The thing is with the climate that we're in now, 2021, everyone's trying to be more mentally healthy and stuff.
Exactly.
Everyone is always saying like, yeah, if you need to call your boss and say, yo, I need a personal day. Fam, this is just her taking her personal days, bro.
Exactly.
She can't
She's
do
rich.
it mentally anymore
It is
right
what
now.
it is. Yeah, she did her job.
And if you're financially stable as well on top of that, to literally stay home if you want to and miss out on this payday, I can do that if I want to.
He's one of the
'Cause I don't
perils
need
of
it like
making
that.
money.
I don't need it. This is
Yeah.
just
You
adding
can
to my
afford to be
resume.
dramatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the perils of it,
Makes
bro.
money.
Come
That
on,
ass,
bro.
yo.
Get the fuck out of here. Like,
And
what are
it's
you
like
doing?
she's only like 23 years
She's a
old.
baby.
She got so many more Wimbledons to go, bro.
They
so
fined
many
her
more.
15,000 too for skipping out on
Chump
the
change.
US
Imagine.
Open.
That's chump change.
But Dang told us that app or that company, Calm,
Mhm.
the ones that they have the app where they like run
Yeah,
you
it's like
through
a mental
meditations
wellness
and
app.
stuff.
Right.
They paid for it. They sent her. They're like, no. We got
We're paying
that
for
shit.
it.
Yeah.
We got that shit. Shout out to Calm for
Go
doing
take
that
Shout out
shit.
to
bro.
Con.
It's a free app. That
You
shit
know what
actually
this
works
reminds
great.
me of? This reminds me of what was it, 2018 finals when J.R. Smith didn't know how much time was on the clock,
Yeah.
and LeBron is at the press conference after. It hurts to this day. No, it actually, because guys, knowing LeBron, that could have been a title. We don't
Could've
really
been.
know.
Even if it wasn't, you gotta give him
You
one
gotta
game,
give him
bro.
One game,
You had to give him one
man.
game.
Just one more.
Oh.
But I remember honestly when LeBron did that, that's when I was like, oh my God, like I really hope everybody really understood how symbolic that was.
Yeah.
He was sitting there, they're asking him questions, basically pushing the narrative for him to basically like drag JR.
Just shit on his teammate. Yeah.
And what did he do? He got up and left and said, be better tomorrow. Because guess what? At the end of the day, they're there for him. He doesn't actually
Big
have to be
facts,
there.
bro.
Same
He-
thing with Naomi. Yeah, it's like you
You have a job because of me.
Because you won't sell tickets if I don't come. So don't say shit to me. I have the leverage, bro.
I feed your families, man.
Yeah, you damn right. You damn right, bro. This player empowerment shit, bro. I know
No,
all the owners
100%.
and the coaches,
They hate it.
They can't stand it because it's all niggas too.
Because it's that slave thing, right? Because at the end of the day, like it is modern day slavery, like, especially with athletes. Like they basically own your life. Like one player could go get high with his friends or whatever. They find out, they'll be like, we're gonna find you and we'll kick you off the team.
Yeah.
We're gonna take away your bonus.
We're taking
this year.
away your bonus this
You're,
year.
you're getting paid millions for it, but still,
But
you have to
you know what I'm
abide
s-
by these rules.
So basically, it's just like it's a way that they hold on to you. So when LeBron did that, like I was like, I really hope everybody understood how symbolic that was. That like at the end of the day, like without you guys, like nothing happens. Like during during the protest when they decided not to play, like I was like,
yeah,
period.
because that's what they
exactly
can
what you're
do.
supposed to do. Because you don't have to be there. I don't have to shoot the ball today. I don't
The
care.
show starts
You
and
got
ends
yeah.
with
There's
us.
no show without me, bro.
There's no
There's
show
no
here.
show without
I am
me.
the common
There's
denominator.
no
I'm the
show.
protagonist.
Yes.
What are you
So
doing,
it is
bro?
what it is, man.
Exactly.
If niggas
exactly.
was treating Viola Davis wrong on the
Mhm.
set of How to Get Away with Murder,
She would
if she doesn't pull up that day,
There's
what's that
no
episode
shooting.
gonna be like?
There's no episode.
Well, there is no episode.
episode.
Exactly.
There's
So
no
you better
episode.
pay me.
There's no
okay?
episode.
No, I love when black people find their power in like those situations.
I love
'cause
it, yo.
it's
I love it.
exhilarating.
Yeah, we
So when
live
she
we
did
lived
that-
through them vicariously.
Oh,
No,
God.
I was
Like,
living. When she
so
said she wasn't
much.
coming, I said,
Bad.
"Ooh, I feel good.
Bad.
I like
Damn,
it."
I got the notification this
No,
morning.
you said,
and it was from CNN, bro. I woke up, I heard the notification, I looked at this shit. It said
Yes.
CNN and it had the alarm emojis. I was like,
Not
what's
alarm.
going on?
Not
Is
alarm.
the pandemic back?
No.
Breaking
I looked
news.
at it. Naomi Osaka not coming to Wimbledon. I was like, man,
Ah,
good for her.
Let her be.
Let me go back to bed,
Let me
nigga.
go back to
Yeah,
yo,
real
for
shit, real shit.
Not alerts.
So
Fuck,
speaking
bro.
of LeBron, we all saw that my boy
Oh.
was sadly taken out of the first round
I don't know if I can be here for this.
Yo,
by
this-
the Phoenix Suns. What was it sad about?
I don't know
No,
if I can be here for
we
this.
gotta hear this from Stan herself. Tell me how you feel right now. Do you need
Yes.
therapy? We're in a safe place. Talk
No,
about
I
it.
do need therapy.
You're in a safe place. Talk
I've
about
actually retired
How do you
as
feel?
a NBA prospect for the season. I've
it. Oh,
retired
you're done.
as a
You're not even
fan.
watching no more.
Yeah, no.
I don't blame
Tell
you,
me
man.
why.
I've retired.
I might be a retired fan.
Yeah, not to-
After this year, or no, when LeBron is gone, I swear
I'm
I'm,
not
a
watching
free
the
agent
NBA.
fan. I don't have anyone.
I have no one to watch.
I'm gonna be real. I can't even picture an NBA without LeBron
Isn't
James.
it? That's
I
how
He's
cannot.
been playing basketball like literally as long as I've been alive, bro.
No,
Since
but
I was in
actually-
grade 4. This
No,
nigga
for
was been in the league.
real.
Come on, man.
Imagine.
I don't even know if I have memories of grade
That's
4.
why it's weird having the
Barely.
playoffs without
My whole
LeBron.
basketball life is LeBron James. My whole
Yo,
basketball
come
life.
You
on,
guys,
bro.
the NBA is not. First of all, you guys, I say this all the time. LeBron is the protagonist in the NBA. Everybody else is the background character. So
Yeah.
him not being there, I don't know what you guys are running around doing, anyways.
It's weird enough without Kobe, bro. Now
Again,
we're gonna
RIP.
lose another one.
that part,
It's
When he retires?
crazy, man.
bruh.
Yo,
And he's only got like you could see it now. The way he's
Two.
injured, he might got 2 more years.
Two
left.
I think he still.
Three if he
I think
pushes
he could
it.
push 3.
I want
You guys,
2 more
no,
chips.
no,
out
no,
of
no.
him,
I
bro.
actually think he could do 3 because now he has the first time he's had a full year of a break.
Yeah, and a full off season.
And what happened last time he had a full off season?
He won a
Championship.
He won a championship.
Championship, a
Come
chip
on.
with who? Thank you. So I feel like we might get lucky next season because guys, again,
We'll see.
they lost because what? Do you know what I'm saying?
AD,
You know what I
man.
mean?
They were
And
hobbled,
LeBron
bro.
was technically injured.
They were the whole team was.
He came back
hobbled, yo.
injured.
Also, I don't understand what the hell is going. Because I really thought that if LeBron didn't do it this year, at the beginning of this season, I was like, if he doesn't do it this year, he's
he
not
was
gonna
gonna
win
do
ever
it, guys.
again.
The injury made
Because
sure
I
he
kept
couldn't.
looking at Brooklyn, and I'm like, these niggas look like the Monstars. But the way that they've been playing, the way that the game we just watched happened, I was like,
They're not that
yo,
good.
maybe I was wrong. Like, what was I seeing?
No, guys.
'Cause what
LeBron
the
at
fuck
his
is happening?
healthiest is actually unbeatable, and there's no team in the NBA that can actually beat LeBron when he's healthy. I don't care. You know when they talk about impact that somebody has, guys. LeBron has that much impact.
Yeah.
So-
Him healthy, he
Yeah.
was gonna win the season.
I put Chris Paul in that conversation.
Chris Paul's one.
110%.
Because if anybody was gonna beat him, I was completely fine with it being
Chris
the Suns.
Paul.
Because I fuck with Devin Booker,
We
and I
love Chris
see
Paul.
it. I see it in him now. This
Yep,
boy,
right?
he's here to play, bro.
No,
he's had
he's
the
nasty,
same look on his
first of
face
all.
all year.
He doesn't smile. We love
He
it.
doesn't fucking smile.
Other people who are serious.
They
His
had to
girlfriend is
ask
a
him to smile.
Kardashian, and we'd never know it.
How
bro.
embarrassing.
We'd never know though,
How embarrassing.
because he's still playing.
That's the
His
part about him I
fucking
don't like,
asshole.
but it'll do.
Listen to this. If Brooklyn goes to the conference final, or the conference finals,
Mhm.
and Philly goes to the conference finals, and then it's the Suns and
Oh.
the Clippers. She
Yeah.
has dated one nigga on each one of those teams.
Wow. she chose the winner though.
Yo, these
Eh.
niggas.
She chose the winner. She chose the winner.
We're
I'm
the
not
winners.
mad at it.
Dinners for winners.
I'm not
Yeah.
mad at it.
Dinners
bro.
for winners.
Because let's
That
be
would
real,
be
I think she had more
hilarious.
money than all of her boyfriends in
Combined
those times.
almost.
Except
Nah,
for Blake. Except for Blake.
No, she had
Blake
more
had
money
money.
than
Blake
Blake.
got a lot of money.
She got more money. I forgot
No.
about.
She don't
I
got
for-
more money
I
than
forgot
Blake.
about him in Clippers on the Clippers.
Yeah,
he
you
was
got
getting some
max-
monster
And
contract.
he
Yeah,
got a monster
bro.
contract
He
with
was
Detroit.
getting some
You see
monster
the
contract.
buyout
The
for him
buyout
to get to
to
the.
Brooklyn.
It was some
Yeah,
monster
sorry.
shit. It was some
Blake
monster
got a lot of
shit.
No, the buyout was disgusting.
Do you know he's paying child support, bro, monthly?
$250,000 a month.
A month.
Yo, I ain't get pregnant by a fucking athlete.
Yo.
$250,000 a
It's a
month,
come up.
bro.
It's a
What am
come
I
up.
doing?
And at the end of the day, you know, you're gonna probably raise another athlete. in
Yo,
itself.
why didn't I get the cheat
Double
code for
check.
life?
Double check, bro.
And when they broke it down, they said, I think the judge was saying when they went through the whole like proceedings or whatever, they said that's only 12% of his salary.
I think that's why he didn't challenge it.
12%.
Exactly.
He didn't challenge
It
it.
could be more.
He's like, yo,
It
I'm,
could be
more.
so much
I'm
more.
fucking paid. Man.
I'm
Like,
good.
I don't care.
12%.
And this is going to the kid.
12%.
Take double.
12%.
That's why these niggas are working with different money, bro.
No,
They really are.
no, they live in a
These
different
niggas
realm.
are working with different money,
That's
man.
why I don't know
Holy
why they're
shit.
not more like they stand their own ground. Like they don't even need the NBA that hard. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying?
think it's like the thing you
It's
said.
the love
passion
of the
thing.
game.
I think it's
I
the
think.
passion.
It's
It's
the
the
love.
passion.
Because once
'Cause-
you lose the passion, if more bullshit keeps coming at you, and
You're
and
done,
and
yeah.
you don't.
But remember, we
You don't
talk
need
about it.
this.
There's a lot of
What are you
niggas in the NBA that they're really just there for a check like that.
Oh,
ass.
1,000%.
They're not there to win
100%.
anything.
1,000%.
They're there for checks. They're
100%.
going to every team like this. They don't care.
Don't
Collecting a
give a
bag.
shit.
They're just there to play
Don't
basketball.
give a shit.
Happy to be here.
Happy.
A lot of happy to
And
be
you know
here
I
niggas
hate
in the
niggas
league.
like that.
A lot of happy to be
There's
here.
a level.
Oh my
there's a level right
God.
above that where it's like, yo, I've earned so much respect from everyone in the league, so you can't really, you can't talk to me no different type of way. And I'm
Yeah.
thinking of
I was
Jamal
gonna say,
Crawford.
give me someone.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
yo, that nigga he's not just happy to be here. He thrives in this bitch. He's getting money, and everyone respects his ass on every team he goes to. So it's like, I'm not just trying to get this check, bro. I'm out here because
Yeah, because him
I
going
love
to
this
other
shit.
teams is for the love of the
I love
game.
this shit.
'Cause you
Yeah,
could
I
easily
can
just
stop whenever I
retire
want to.
Right.
easily. Or he
Nah.
could demand like a little. He could get a pay cut, stay at a team he wants to stay at.
You know
But
what I
why?
mean?
What?
Why?
For what?
Go maximize
I'm
my
gonna collect
potential.
the bag where
I
the
could
money
do this.
resides all
Where the
year
money
long.
resides.
So are we all in agreement that Kevin Durant is now the best player in the NBA?
110%.
I've been thinking he was for the past 2 years. Other than his injuries,
Yeah.
I don't
know what you're talking about.
I have been thinking that,
No,
and I'm pretty sure I've said it on here before,
no.
What is your thought process?
What are you
with
talking
that?
about?
bro. I was saying, I would have to find.
See,
I,
there's no words.
No.
So it doesn't count.
no,
lie.
I'm saying I
No.
gotta
Lies.
find.
Blasphemy.
The
Yo,
audacity.
don't you dare.
I will find the episode because I know I've said it before.
No,
Aside
I
from his
believe-
injuries, though,
No, I
I'm saying
believe
that.
you
Aside
said
from
it.
his
I just
injuries.
don't know why you would say
Aside
it.
from his injuries.
No, I believe that you said it. I just don't know why you would say that.
Yeah. So you're saying like even when he was in Golden State, because that's probably where this shit started from.
His last year there,
His last year in Golden State, were you saying he was better than LeBron James?
I was saying
You're
that.
sick.
And
At
you
the
meant
time,
it?
I was
You
saying,
meant it?
I was
You
saying,
meant
like,
it.
I was saying, yes,
You're
this
sick.
nigga is the best right now.
I actually want to fight right now.
I was saying, yo, you already know how much I love
I wanna
LeBron,
drop-
bro.
I
You
wanna-
know how much I love that
You
nigga.
don't, clearly.
You know how much I love
No,
that
you're
nigga.
not serious.
Don't ever come at me for how much I
No,
love
you're
that
not
nigga
serious.
LeBron
It's not
James.
serious, you guys.
But you can't deny
No,
this nigga,
when LeBron
bro.
got injured earlier this season was the first time I said, all right.
This year is the first time I ever said
This
that
was
I
the
think
first
Kevin
year I
Durant is the
said
best player
someone's
in the
better than
NBA.
him.
Yeah, it's the first time I ever
Before
said
that, even
Ever.
last season, I said no. Even Kevin Durant was playing that year, LeBron was still better than him. I don't care.
Because I think LeBron is now in that Kobe, like the Kobe role of how when LeBron was the best player in the NBA, but Kobe's still Kobe. LeBron is still LeBron, but KD is the best player in the NBA.
But this is what I was
Thank you.
thinking when he was in Golden State, bro.
But that's
I wasn't-
not when it
but I wasn't
started.
for that last year.
But that's how no, it
I
was
think
dead
that's
ass
when it
this
started,
season.
bro.
It was first of all, guys. I don't care what anyone says. The longevity of LeBron literally out pushes him. You guys see those stats? They'll be like, oh, 6, whatever, blah 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 blah. LeBron by himself. up
Oh,
there
I know.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Everybody else at
He's
4,
at
5,
the top
6.
of all the playoff records, bro. Like,
Bro,
he's
he's
number
not-
one playoff scorer.
No.
Number
He's
one
top
playoff
10.
minute.
He's top 10 in
No.
every category. I
No,
know
KD
this.
was number, I think number
or 8 or some shit.
11 or 8 or something on a list, right? And guys, I've never seen a list where LeBron was number 1. Okay, so like it was really weird to me. So I saw the picture. It was KD, and then they said KD, and then all the other people, and I said more than LeBron. I said LeBron's not on this list. I swiped. I said, oh, there's number 1.
Yeah,
Whew.
you know that's why.
I got
That's
worried
all
for
it
a
was.
second.
That's all
I said
it was.
LeBron's not on this list. That's really weird. I've never seen a stat without LeBron being number 1.
Yeah,
And then I swiped and I said, there's 1 to 7. Okay.
makes sense now.
Whew.
Just like I
Bro,
thought.
I
he's
said
top-
LeBron, Jordan.
In 2
Kev,
years'
I said,
time,
now we talking.
in 2 years' time, LeBron is going to beat Kareem for the most points. I know that for
We
a
talked
fact.
about
He's
this
top
in what
five.
year?
Did the
We
math.
talked about this 2013.
2012.
I remember we did the math that day.
2013. We did the math.
We did the math.
And
It
he
was-
25
has-
points a game
he
average.
has
Yes.
stood true to the math.
He
my
don't
nigga.
play.
Bro,
Average 25 for another 7 years, and you will be leading
Which-
scorer.
Which he,
Hey, man.
Thank you.
Hey man,
Even when he's
doing
not,
it.
even in his
He was doing
worst
it.
season,
27,
this guy's
77,
nasty,
bro.
Like that's why I don't understand people who don't like LeBron. Like I'm like he's such a dope person. First of all,
those are the people that just have hate in their heart.
deep
you know?
inside, deep inside, deep inside.
That should
deep
make you
inside.
sad.
Yes, it's like,
That
yo,
should make you sad.
who made you feel like this, bro?
Exactly.
unfortunate.
So this is coming from somewhere else. You're
No, it's
projecting,
project-
okay?
The
This
P
is what you're
word.
doing is
The
projecting.
P word.
You don't need to do
So
this.
now that we know that KD is the man right now, who do we
Mhm.
think is the next generation of talent? Because that's what this
give me
one
5.
person?
Give
One
me,
person
no,
or
give me
five?
5. We need 5 because it can't
I
be
can
1
give you 5 right
because
now.
they're not ready at the end of
Jason
the day. They're
Tatum?
not fully. Yes.
Jason
Is it on your
Tatum,
list?
Devin Booker,
Yep.
Donovan Mitchell,
Oof.
Luka,
Yep.
Trae Young.
and Trey Young. 'Cause
Those
that nigga-
5
Trae Young's
niggas
nasty.
are about to be the killers of the NBA for the next
But
10
who's
years.
gonna be
Trae
the
Young?
best out of all 5 guys?
Luka.
I think it could be Luka, but I feel
I'm giving
like
it to Jason Tatum.
I'm thinking Jason.
What are we
I'm
thinking
thinking-
about?
I'm thinking
though?
Because
Jason
the
or
height,
Devin.
the body, the athleticism, I think he outdoes them all, and he shoots threes, and he can slasher. driver.
Yeah.
He rebounds. He gives me more LeBron energy out of all of them than because Devin Booker can't shoot fucking 3-pointers.
You
Embarrassing.
can't do that.
Trae Young's too fucking small.
But
do
last
that.
game he did have like 40.
that's not the point.
He had like
That's not the
40
point.
41 and 11
Devin
boards.
Devin Booker?
Devin had 11 boards that game.
Oh yeah, he did.
No, but no one said he
38 and
can't
11, I think.
rebound. That's not what
Yeah,
we're
yeah, yeah.
saying. We're saying overall player in general. Like when you what do they call it? PP, whatever. His game PP.
The
Yeah.
PER.
PER. I
Player
think
efficiency.
Jason Tatum.
It's probably
I think
higher.
he does that.
Probably higher.
He has
Jason-
the highest, I think, of all.
He has
of
the
them.
potential to be, yes. He has all the makings to
By
be
far.
that nigga in the league.
No, I love him, and I'm biased.
Yeah,
As
It's
such a
crazy too, because
fan.
when he first came
Oh,
into the league,
bro.
I even remember
I didn't
talking
think
about
he
this
was
with like
that good,
Adonis
though.
and like Glenn and them. I was like, yo, I don't see it.
Right?
Because they would
Neither
always
did I.
say,
Neither
they
did
would
I.
always say, nah, he's gonna be the one. I
Yeah.
was like,
Bro,
what?
I could see it.
I
'Cause
didn't. I never saw
I
it.
saw him
I
in
never saw
college.
it.
When
Dude.
he went to Duke,
I
right?
never
When
saw
he
him.
was in
Dude,
Duke,
he's a
I didn't
dookie.
see it. I was like, yo,
Not a Blue Devil.
he's gonna be the greatest?
Nah, son, he was a man amongst boys.
I knew
A man amongst boys. Like since college, bro, I was just looking. I was like, this nigga's not normal.
Yeah.
No, I never saw him in college, so I don't even know. Because I feel like players I've watched in college, I know how good they are. I know how good they were because I saw
Yeah,
them
I
in
didn't see
college.
him
So I'm
too
like,
much
I
either.
think they
I know
also
they're
went out
gonna
the first
ascend.
round too. That's why nobody really remember. Like Duke wasn't that good that
A
year.
lot of people,
Oh,
I think
yeah.
Devin
It was the
did too.
beginning of,
Devin
like, the
did
whole-
too
Duke
that
hasn't been good in the last couple
Long
couple
time.
years though.
Coach K quit.
Oh, guys, that hurt.
year. Calipari said
But
he's
I'm
thinking
very-
about it too.
I love. First, they
He's
all
trying
have
to go to the
He said he's
NBA.
thinking about coming to the
Cal's
As
trying
he
to
NBA.
come back
should.
to the
I
league.
love you guys.
Trying to come back to the show.
The way I love me some college coaches.
Yeah, I want to see Cal.
Oh.
I want to see Cal in the league
John?
for sure.
Man,
I don't know
That's
if
the
anybody else
nigga,
can make it.
bro.
Bro, the amount of coaches that got fired in the past 2 weeks, I think they're up to like 8 or
There's-
9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all the coaches that are left right now in the playoffs, they're all black
people,
men.
bro.
can
Look-
we just
look at that.
discuss that
Look at that.
quickly?
Look at God,
Look at
bro.
Look at God.
Look at God.
Sorry,
Look
LeBron,
at
it
that.
wasn't your season. It's because there was other things that were in the writings. Okay,
Sorry, Frank.
we love you, friend, but guess what? This is a black coach movement,
It's
and
time.
we're actually here
It's
for
time.
it.
It's
They out
time.
here.
We don't know about what's his
They
name,
out
Steve
here.
Nash, but you know whatever he'll do. So whatever he'll do.
I think his assistant coach is black though.
No, it's
It's
Mike
not-
D'Antoni.
I was gonna say, I was
Oh, it
like,
is, it
no,
is, it
it's
is.
Mike. I fucking hate Mike D'Antoni. First
So
of all.
who are the predictions? Who's winning? Who you
We're
think?
going.
I don't even fucking know
If-
anymore, bro. I
'cause
thought it was Brooklyn,
It's
but
like
these
that.
niggas
No,
are
it's
not.
like that.
Yeah,
These
if the
niggas are
Nets
not,
don't come
like-
out, I'm actually scared for them. I'm
About to be
going
game 7.
Phoenix. I'm going Phoenix.
I'm going Phoenix, bro.
I'm going Phoenix because Chris Paul is the last standing vet probably in there.
He
He
got
is.
Isn't he?
COVID.
Oh yeah, he is. He
He
did.
just got
You
COVID.
gotta do that
Steen.
protocol. Shit.
Protocol. He's gonna be out for 2 weeks.
You niggas suck.
But he'll still make it to game 2. He's just
I
gonna
don't-
miss game 1, I think.
I don't know if he'll make it to game 2.
I don't think
he
he- I
might
don't think
miss
he
the
gets
whole
game 2.
series because it's
Yeah, 'cause
minimum 10 days. This
it's 10 days,
protocol is
right?
minimum 10 days.
Yeah.
So he
From-
might miss
So let's say
10
he
days from like what? 2 days ago or
From
3 days
today.
ago?
from today.
from today.
This didn't get announced today.
Last night. It got announced last night. I saw it all
Fuck.
this morning.
Hold
but
on, what's
he
10
might miss the
Wow.
whole round, bro.
So Clippers.
He could miss that whole series.
So the Clippers might actually win.
I don't believe it.
You guys, I hate the
believe it.
Clippers so much.
I don't even know if I hate
but
the
no,
26?
but no, you guys. Okay, I have this thing about NBA players. If they look like men that I'm attracted to, I'm a fan.
Is Paul George one of those men?
Yes, because he looks like this guy I know, who I think is really cute.
I fuck with Paul
I really
George.
hope.
I
and
want to see
playoff
him
P's
win.
been coming up.
I want to see him win
Yeah,
He
because
he's
has,
been
but
working.
their
He's
team.
been working.
Ooh.
This team's trash.
Yeah,
I hate
it's
them.
just
What
him.
keeps happening in the last like 5 minutes? What the fuck? What's going on with them, bro?
I
But
couldn't
yo,
tell you, bro.
guys, you know what I was thinking about? Joel fucking Embiid.
He's underperforming.
I hate him, but the boy's been eating.
But he flopped last
First
game.
of all,
Did you see what the
No,
collapse? How
yeah.
this happened?
I said, why? He's a soccer player. Remember, he played soccer.
It was so bad.
Remember,
like it was hard
he played
to watch.
soccer. He played
Yeah.
soccer
I
before he
love
got
Joel
tall.
too. That's my MVP. Still.
No, can we talk about how he's doing
That's my
some
MVP.
weird stuff that I've never seen a big man do before?
No, he was lighting
Fadeaways.
fire to the league this
Fadeaways?
year, bro. And he
Fadeaways.
wasn't missing. Like just,
Fadeaways.
I still think he's MVP.
Turnarounds.
I still think he's MVP.
I think he should have been
I don't think
personally.
so. If you didn't miss 20 games, you would have got MVP.
If he didn't miss those,
But
it's
was
a,
it
it's a
about
wrap.
games or were they always going to give it to Jokic?
I think I legitimately think if he didn't miss those games, they would have given it to him.
I don't
Because
think
he
so.
was
I think
number
so
one.
as
I
well.
don't think so.
He was him and LeBron. It was 1 and 2 the whole time.
I think he
Jokic
was
was
gonna-
3.
I think he was gonna get it.
Jokic is a matter of circumstance MVP, bro. And as you see, that nigga got swept. He got swept.
Let's talk about it
Damn,
again.
John Morant even was saying like, "Damn,
You can't be
oh, no, it was
MVP,
Jamal Murray.
guys.
Jamal Murray was like, "Damn, so the healthiest team is gonna win this year." That's pretty much it.
Because
That's how-
it was
that's
such
how
a
it's
short
literally
season.
is.
Weren't we talking
No.
about it?
LeBron
You guys-
said it too.
no one had enough time to recover, and that's why the teams that went the longest last time, they went out first, and the teams that
Miami.
had all the time
Miami
in the
Got
world,
swept. Them niggas was tired.
look at them
bro.
now.
You know, and Jimmy had COVID for like 2 weeks,
Bruh.
bro. Like,
He was out
they
for
were just-
24 games.
They were just a whole season. It just wasn't their season.
And that's why this season, guys, I'm not gonna lie, whoever wins, we don't give a fuck about your damn ring.
If there's an asterisk, it's on this year.
It's this season. They're
If
talking
on
about the
any
bubble.
season-
Niggas were saying the
Leave
bubble
the
year was
bubble
gonna be
away.
Bullshit.
No, don't
When
do
everyone
that.
They
was-
were playing at their best in the
Fam,
bubble.
No fans.
Jamal and Donovan out here dropping
on, man.
50 on each other and
Thank
shit.
you.
TJ who?
Nigga, come
Niggas were
on, bro.
hooping in the fucking
TJ
bubble. I don't care what they're saying.
TJ Warren had what?
TJ
53.
Who's that?
I don't even know who that is anymore.
Who's
Yeah,
that?
53.
He didn't
Thank
play the whole
you.
year.
Yo, Jason
Thank
Tatum
you.
was on a podcast and he was
Yeah.
talking to the guys and they're like, so how was it in the bubble? He's like, yo, honestly, I thought it was weird because I'm like, everyone's going off like TJ Warren had 53. I'm like, these niggas don't hoop like this.
They don't hoop like this.
Don't, bro.
You guys, it was like practice. They were having so much fun because it was quiet in the gym.
Yup.
It was just them and players. So they're going one-on-one. So
Back
they're
to
like,
the AAU days.
let's
Let's
go.
go.
bro.
You know
That's
what I'm
all
saying?
it is.
Let's
It's
fucking
giving
go.
tournament time.
Niggas are out playing 2K till
Thank
2 a.m.
you.
in the hotel rooms.
Thank
all that
you.
shit.
The only
bro.
one I hear,
The location
only
is
one.
3 steps
That's
away.
it.
man.
The
I gotta
gym
go
is
back
down
to my
the
bed
street.
right there. The only one I hear yelling is my mom's. Come on, bro.
Don't
No
tell me
travel
that, bro.
time?
This is
Come
this is
on.
heaven. This is
Come
heaven. The bubble was heaven.
The,
all we
the
ever
bubble,
wanted, bro.
people should have been showing out way more, and there should be no asterisk on it. I don't care what they say. It doesn't make sense to even say that.
That shit
It's
was
the
hard,
hardest
bro.
way to win.
It is.
No
bro.
fans.
I think it was the hardest.
you
And you're
kidding?
secluded from your, like Paul George said, one of the reasons, like he said he was depressed being isolated from his family
Exactly.
for that long. That's why he was like, and I didn't want to believe it, but then just thinking
It's
about it
true.
realistically,
It's true.
beyond me trying to just slander this nigga because it's fun,
I know.
that makes total sense.
But
It
even
does.
Braun was saying, he's like, when they were talking on the shop, he's like, nah, I'll never do that again, bro. 93 days I was away from my
Yeah.
family. He knows to the 93 days I was away from my family.
My nigga said I still haven't taken my daughter to Disneyland
Yeah.
because I can't.
He said,
I can't. I have PTSD.
I've been there
bro.
too much.
PTSD. I can't. Before we sign out, just wanted
Yo.
to ask one real question for you.
Yes,
Are you doing what truly makes you happy?
I believe so. I truly,
This is truly making you happy.
You guys, like, I feel warm inside about like my life a lot.
Jeez.
Like I have
That's
this like
fucking
sensation of
beautiful.
like I'm really doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm
I feel
actually
warm by
so
you just saying
happy.
that. I feel
And
warm.
everything just is happening the way it's supposed to happen because I truly feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing.
This is your path.
On the path.
You know, I'm on the path,
The path.
100%.
What's meant for you will come to you, bro. Simple as that.
Exactly. Exactly.
We're about to sign out. Episode 39. We appreciate Destiny for showing up. Like we
Of
said,
course, of course.
June 23rd is launch day.
Cancer season.
As always, live life, be safe, have fun, all that good stuff. It's New Flame Podcast. And once again, it's Complexion, bitch!
Killed it.